Pressure pushing down on you. Pushing down on me. No man asked for. Welcome back, everyone, to the Cinematic Fanatics. Today, we are watching...
Sherlock
Game of Thrones Shadows.
Game of Thrones Shadows.
Dude, I finished
John...
season 1 of Game of Thrones, ready for season...
I can't because there's boobs.
That is true.
That is a fair point.
I am waiting for the season with Pedro Pascal.
Isn't he, like, super cool in that, where he has, like, a spear and stuff and, like, fights?
So. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, they framed this with him writing. I forgot about that. What is this, Lord of the Rings? Because they show him at the end of the movie finishing the book.
Or where he hands it... Yeah, because he finishes, like, the actual Lord of the Rings when, like, Bilbo just hands him to finish
I wasn't talking... Okay.
What?
I was talking about this movie.
Oh.
You know. Sorry.
This movie was hard.
This movie gets dark.
This movie was hard to follow, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already talked about, like, France and Germany.
Well, like, this is, like being more than 20 years... Yeah, more than 20 years before World War I even started, which is weird.
Because...
it's like 1891.
They talk about how, like, Moriarty's trying to start the war because he wants to be a part of the arms race.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, even though I didn't manage to start the war, it's gonna happen soon anyway.
Yeah,
and he was right.
I mean, he's right, but he had to wait like 20 to 30 years.
I want to say about this movie, this has some brilliant cinematography, style choices, set design, the acting is amazing. This movie might be a bit too smart for me, because I watched it last night for the first time and had trouble following what was going on. So maybe the second time, now that I'm watching with subtitles, I will understand more. So sorry if I'm an ignorant boy.
An ignorant
in a
boy.
big movie world.
In an ignorant world.
That was you back there.
This movie is amazing. I did see a review last night that I didn't watch, but the title was like one of the smartest movies of all time.
Interesting.
And I believe it. Like, it's very smart.
I think of, like, when I think of smartest movies of all time, I think of, like, Prestige and Inception level, and I think this is definitely it.
It is there. Like, there's so many layers and details and depth. This movie is definitely worth several watches. And I love the fight styles. They use slow motion so well in this movie, and it looks great on the cameras they're using.
And just, like, near the end, they do, like, slow motion battles where they can both use, like, their, like time-stopping thing where they go, okay, what do I do next?
Yes! And I love they try to change up some of the dynamic of those fights, so it's not just repeating, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, he plans it all out, and then right at the very beginning, the guy gets shot with a bunch of knives, and he's like, oh, I guess, okay.
Or there's one where he plans out to, like fight the guy who's in hiding, and then he goes, wait a minute, nope, I need to go. And then they, like, takes him, and then he has
That's
to
the guy who gets, like, thrown a bunch of knives at him at the beginning of the fight, so it doesn't happen the way he plans. And Sherlock Holmes makes mistakes in this movie.
Oh, yeah, he's like, I made a mistake.
Which is great, because, like, the guy is, like, incredibly overpowered, honestly.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go.
It's coming back now.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Pocket rice.
You guys
Pocket rice?
I was about to say, you guys are racist.
Do you like fried rice?
White rice or brown rice?
Fried or steamed?
Steamed rice, fried rice, brown rice, fried rice.
I recently got a Instapot.
Mm-hmm.
Spot. Oh
my goodness.
But it also has an air fryer, and I really like air frying.
I really want to get an air fryer.
Dude, air fried pizza rolls?
I want to get something that, like, you know, one of those baskets, those, like, wicker baskets that steams dumplings. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Wait, I do not know.
I think isn't like a circular thing, kind of like it's got like a little lid. Like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a steamer specifically that doesn't have the thing sitting in water, and it's really nice. I wanted it. I want it so I can make steamed rice, because I like steamed rice, but I don't like boiled rice, because I don't like sticky rice.
I mean, I don't either.
And when it sits in the water, it gets sticky, particularly if you don't rinse the rice first.
So what's the whole, like, I don't know if you know about this. Like, what's the whole idea of like the air fryer? So it's supposed to be like, because I see like you can put like French fries and like onion rings in it. Is like
It's
the thing.
I believe it's supposed to fry it, but be like a healthier way of frying things.
Well, it uses oil still.
It still uses oil as the thing.
Yes,
I
but
don't think
instead
so
of
for an air
it's
fryer.
the term for deep frying is it swims. Like they call it
Well, actually,
swimming, and with air
I don't-
fryers you don't have it swimming. It
I think
like
it's
sprays it.
I think an air fryer it just looks like a bigger toaster. But then, like, I don't think there's any. I think Dell's right. There's no oil involved.
Yeah, there's
like,
no oil involved in
It's
the
just
fryer.
air.
Really? Are you
No,
sure?
I'm sure. I
Because,
have
like, whenever
it.
you,
you
like,
just, you
I've
just
seen
put it in
I've
and it fries it.
I've seen a bunch of like
No.
ads in, and like you take it out,
No.
and then it's just like onion
No.
rings. And
I
stuff.
don't believe it. It does.
Dude, I tell you, believe me, listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you where my information comes from.
Okay.
You simply have to trust me.
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
Yeah. What's your news
Where
source?
did it come from?
Cotton Eye Joe.
A long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from?
It's kind of weird, like about like air fryers and stuff. So we're talking about it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, ever since like my friend got one, and I've like been talking around with my phone around, it's been giving me on YouTube personalized ads for air fryers now. So now it's even gonna ramp up more because I was talking about it before. Now I'm just gonna get more air fryer ads.
Oh dear, I told you not to move it. It seems
Gotcha.
a secondary charge has been activated. Sweet thing, I might need your help in the disposal of this parcel.
And he doesn't realize that taking that letter from her, even though he loves her, got her killed.
Yeah, it kind of like a thing with this movie that I found kind of
Oh,
strange.
did she die? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Adler died.
Which is that's what felt kind of weird about this movie is that like her death is almost in passing. Like it's said in like one sentence. He goes, "Yeah, some rare form of tuberculosis." And they don't really like focus on
Well,
it
the
that
guy
much.
poisoned her.
I expect that my schedule.
The guy poisoned
like,
her and is like, "Oh, it was tuberculosis."
Yeah.
You totally know what you're
But
getting.
like it
wasn't
just seems
right.
kind of like passing. I don't know.
It happens. This is a very effective way to deal with a character if you want somebody to feel something. Like if you brush past a lovable character's death,
Yeah.
that makes you feel like you lost them.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
because you feel like, what, that character deserved more. It makes you frustrated that they died. It's an effective way to deal with a character. It's the reason The Last of Us 2 got so much hate, because they did that to the character from The Last of Us 1 that was really loved.
Mhm, Joel.
And people, dude, spoilers for Last of Us 2.
Oh my!
by the
It's
way.
been out. It's one game of the year, which I don't think it should have, but it won game of
Hey,
the
if
year.
you can spoil Pop Fiction for me that came out like
Pop
20 years
Pop Fiction.
Have you ever seen the Quentin
I
Tarantino
used an air
movie?
fryer.
Pulp
I used an
Tarantino.
air fryer, Pop Fiction, not Pulp Fiction. Don't even ask. It was orange juice.
I was
to
gonna
begin
say. I
with.
knew he was gonna
What
say orange juice.
are you going on
It's
about?
an orange juice.
It's Pop Fiction.
It's a pulp
You know
fryer.
you can air fry popcorn, and I don't know non sequiturs.
Man, did a classic Freudian slip there.
I don't know what I was saying.
I don't-
Sorry.
yeah, there's. I love the bits that you just go down a rabbit hole. You don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the best.
And then you end it by saying non sequiturs.
That's my favorite type of improv.
You know what I couldn't get past?
What?
We've mentioned this teacher multiple times on this show.
Uh huh.
Moriarty looks like our English teacher from last year.
Oh man.
Our
Just
English
I feel
teacher?
like if you have a beard and you're like
If you
not
have,
middle aged but close to it, you look like
if
our
you have
English teacher. in
red
law school.
hair, red beard,
Or
in
you-
that style.
It's not even like fully like fully red. It's like a hint of red almost.
Mhm.
It's not fully.
Yes, and also close to middle aged,
Yeah.
like right at your 30s.
Like he's like no, I bet
this guy's like 50 though.
no joke, but like yeah, but our actual like real word teacher, it's like
Mr.
probably
B, Mr. B,
like,
is
Mr.
young.
B is probably like maybe late 30s.
I'd say, yeah.
maybe mid.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd believe 30.
I believe yeah, that's true. He's not really
What if he watches our videos?
Who?
Notice me,
Mr.
senpai.
Mr.
Sorry.
Mr. B. All jokes aside, I miss you. I wish I had an art class.
Oh,
with
he's
you.
a great teacher.
I don't think I will though, which kind of makes me sad.
Moriarty is a fiend, and he's bottled the. Yeah.
We're offering him a compliment by
As
saying,
soon as they topped the glass and all of these people just walked out, I was like, "Oh crap!
Yeah.
This guy is no joke."
See, he like
I know that dude.
he's
He's been
a,
in a thing.
he's a
He
character.
is
The only thing I know him
good.
from is he's like he's King George V in The Crown.
He
to me.
very much
That's the only thing I know.
fits the intellectual crime lord character.
Yeah.
Like,
He was in this show called The Terror, which is an anthology series that takes historical events and basically adds supernatural elements to them. It's really good.
He kind of reminds me of Kenneth, whatever.
Branagh?
Yeah, Branagh, whatever. I don't know how to say
Branagh.
it. Branagh. He
Yeah,
kind of reminds
Branagh.
me of Kenneth Branagh.
I don't see that.
You don't see it? I think it's because I saw the last Kenneth Branagh movie I saw was Tenet, and he has like the beard and everything, and he has the mustache.
I can't believe she drank the tea. She's too smart for that. Isn't it weird that she drank the tea that he gave her?
It is. You don't.
Very suspicious tea.
Yeah, like
And you hear her fall over.
Adler grunts.
It'd be more feminine.
Okay.
I love. Ay.
Maya, oh.
Maya.
You just hear her as she falls.
Maya. Maya.
You just hear as she falls.
Sherlock Holmes, the King of Shadows.
Sherlock Holmes.
You hear her fall, and she just goes, "Pressure, pushing down on you, pushing down on me. You poison.
You poison. You poison.
You're in a home."
Rapscallion. You fiend.
You shallot.
Charlatan.
That's a type of onion. I know. I called you an onion.
Good old Freudian slip there.
It's actually because you're an ogre, and ogres are like onions
Gonna
because
say-
they have layers.
Ogres.
You're crispy.
I
You
like
make me
onions.
cry.
Wait. So does that mean if he says ogres are like onions, does that mean if like you saute them, they taste really good?
Do you
What
saute
are you
parfaits?
doing in my butter bath?
What are you doing?
Doing
like,
all this oil.
What are
This-
you doing?
This threw me off. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm a-
this is definitely getting into schizophrenia territory.
Oh my goodness.
Like, okay, there's a turkey.
This
That's
one's
nice.
Latin.
I
Like,
bought a whole zoo and put it in our house.
Watson, I bought us a whole zoo.
When I-
Watson, I bought a botanical garden. I put a turkey in
It's
it.
like
Oh,
poison ivy.
he is there! Because if you look into his camouflage spot, you can see him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I like.
Wait, really?
I like
Yeah,
at the
I
end.
saw him.
I liked at the end when he was just like part of the chair.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh my goodness.
Get it soon, please.
That's an odd.
I'm not going out with you dressed like that.
Yeah, well, he is.
Would you prefer
It is
to
interesting
join
because
the fashion for
Sherlock Holmes is famously a sociopath.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of his behavior makes sense. It's just a little unsettling because I'm like, uh-oh, this guy's not doing okay.
Yeah.
My grandma keeps pronouncing Jude Law's name as Judd Law.
Judd Law.
Judge Law.
That's like Murphy. That's,
That's the perfect name.
What?
Judge Law.
Judge
Judge
Law.
Law.
Oh wow. Oh, what about if like he takes over after Judge Judy?
my career.
Judge Law.
Judge Law and Order.
Dung dung.
Special Units Victims K.
Wait, no.
Units.
It's special units. Wait.
Special Victims.
Special victims.
If it was
Yeah.
Special
Units
Victims Unit. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
special victims
Yeah.
unit. Yeah.
If it was special unit victims, it would be
Unit
Law and
victims?
Order SUV.
It's a type of car. They do a car deal. And it's like, all right, so with BMW, we're gonna do an SUV, but then we're also gonna do a show called Law and Order SUV,
Where
It's
they
gonna
all
be
drive
awesome.
SUVs.
And they're gonna call it the Sub.
Sub Law and Order.
Can you guys sub to my new channel?
Oh, how kind of you.
Have any of you guys actually watched like
So much time.
like Law and Order SVU?
No.
Is it okay?
I know Ice-T is in it.
Is that a person?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
You want me to show you a picture of Ice-T?
Oh, he forgot the stag party.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Isn't
And that guy still got arrows in him.
a stag is a type of like animal though? It's kind of weird.
Ben, it's called a stag party.
Yeah, but okay.
Don't you recall?
Stag party has begun.
Oh, is this something to do with more? Oh,
His name is Ice-T.
his name's Ice-T.
Yeah.
He's
I am-
American weapon.
I am kind of disappointed that they didn't spell out tea like the drink. Speaking of a beautiful mind. You guys haven't seen it, so you don't even get what I'm talking about.
Get the reference.
Is that what you call it? Follow that.
Who's in that?
This movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. Hmm?
Did you notice in this movie that they, for some reason, like the way they frame their shots in the character work, there's like some weird tension between Watson and Sherlock? Pay attention, and you'll notice some very much intended tension between the two characters. It's so weird.
I like how he's even got like a throne he sits on.
The guy's a married man. Almost.
Almost married.
Almost, I remind you, Sherlock says. It's okay, the stag party can just be us.
So in this universe, there's already been an Austrian crown prince assassinated.
I've brought the butter. Have you brought the nudity? Stag party. I can say that joke because I got that joke from church.
Okay.
Long story.
I don't think you have to defend yourself. I mean, okay. We're not persecuting
I'm defending
you.
myself against my parents if they watch this.
That's why I was like, when I saw the title of the Homecoming video, I was like, you got away with this? Like with your parents wise?
No, they don't watch my videos.
Okay, cool.
Really?
Yeah, they don't.
That'd be awkward. I feel like they'd look down on me.
They
No,
would only look down at you.
They-
Yeah, only me.
they really like both of you,
Cool.
Yes.
That's neat.
Go for a drop.
and they love
You
Ethan.
seem excited. Manic.
Which was funny because when I first told them that I was wanting to work with Ethan, they were like, "Really?" Because they remembered him from like 4th grade, because I knew him in 4th grade, and he was like, they remember a story of him being like in Foursquare, being like, "Hey everybody," and like everybody turns towards him, and he's like immediately like breaks down in tears and is like, "Why is everyone looking at me?" That they remember that story, and they're like, "That guy?" It's like, you realize he's significantly older than 4th grade. Like, I sucked in 4th grade. I was not a cool person.
Oh, me neither.
I was a jerk.
I wouldn't say I was a jerk, but I definitely wasn't.
Come on.
I wasn't. I was just. I don't think. I think I got like. That was the year I got more comfortable because that was the last year I. Until I moved, which is the thing I was like the most comfortable, and then I had to. Oh my!
Do you mind terribly if I try my adrenal extract?
How many times are you going to kill my dog, Holmes?
And that,
Oh, it comes. Yeah,
it comes back.
that's just good writing.
Check off smoking gun. Use it, please. It's a really good idea.
Are they gonna bring Adler back?
Use an alternative.
Adler?
Yeah.
No, she's like super
She's
dead.
super dead.
Well, according to the laws of Frankenstein,
This is a Frankenstein verse.
You drop.
Wouldn't the Frankenstein verse be the dark universe?
who are you to suggest that
who
a
wrote
man
Frankenstein?
named Victor
Oh,
Mary
what's his
Shelley.
name?
Very shallow.
Yeah, or
I was
Just saying
gonna
his
say-
name?
I mean her name.
I'm
I
pretty
would say.
certain they mention H.G. Wells in this universe.
Oh,
Nice.
I was thinking
Oh.
if
War-
it's H.G. Wells.
War of-
who are you
Worlds.
to say that a man named Victor Frankenstein can exist in this universe and decide that he wants to do some crazy stuff? And when I say crazy stuff, I mean
Unfortunately,
rob a
Frankenstein-
cemetery and then bring it
This
back to
is
life.
the 1890s. Frankenstein
Right,
took
Frankenstein
place
was-
in the 1920s. So that technology came out in the 1920s
Oh
in
my-
that universe, therefore cannot exist even if this is the same universe as Frankenstein.
The
Adler's
scientist.
going to be dead for at least 35
The
years.
Yeah, I'm not
scientist.
saying that
And
they're
by
gonna
then,
bring
there's
it
not going
back
to be much
instantaneously.
left.
The scientist
There
got.
doesn't have to be
The
much
scientist got so
My
mad.
skeleton girlfriend, Adler.
The scientist got so mad about prohibitions, like, oh, we can't drink anymore. Let's put a person back to life.
I'm so mad that I can't drink that now I decided I want to stop death.
Perhaps it's better for one to die alone than to live life in eternal purgatory.
What are you doing?
Technical difficulty.
I had to plug in.
It's getting low. Oh, I'm gonna die.
What?
I had a really big burp come in, and then I faded away.
So,
Can you pass me my phone?
Oh yes, here it is.
Have you ever been told that if you hold in a hiccup that you're gonna get a brain aneurysm?
No, but I was told that if you sneeze with your eyes open, they'll pop out.
That's really funny, but okay.
And I actually believed it, and it's honestly a shame how often I believed it and then continued to try to sneeze with my eyes open.
I never tried that, and I don't want to because I feel like it'd just be pain.
Well, it wasn't a self-destructive thing. It was more of like, I was like, I don't think this is true. But
That's
instead
like-
of Googling it,
Dude.
I'm gonna try it for myself.
Dude, that's like the kid at like the pool is just like his mom goes like, Timmy, if you pee in the pool, it's gonna turn purple, and he goes, awesome, and so he tries to pee.
Some
Well,
of
no,
you
it's-
may die, and that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I don't get the joke.
Sneezes my eyeballs out as a projectile
is it a-
weapon.
I was referencing you when I did that.
Wait, really?
Because you were like talking about how your sneeze one you will roll.
Oh
as
my! I saw that
Pikachu and Pokemon.
in the compilation. I have the memory of potato.
I have the memory of potato.
No, of a potato.
That sounds like extra memory.
You think?
Potato storage.
Listen, man. A potato is a vegetable.
Wait, but it's neat. Wait,
Excuse me.
it's neither.
It's a
It is.
starch.
Which, according
It's
to
more like
my...
flour.
Isn't
than
it more
is
just-
vegetable.
Isn't it just
according
like pure
to
carb?
my 7th or 8th grade facts teacher...
Facts. I teach the facts, ladies and
By the way,
No,
FAX,
no,
not
not-
FACT.
Not
Oh.
facts. Facts without
Why
the
was
T,
a facts teacher telling you that potatoes
because
are?
we were learning about food.
But
We
aren't
were cooking.
aren't facts
We
like
were cooking. We made a steak. It was nice.
what does facts stand for in
Non
the school
sequiturs.
system?
Frequently asked chicken
Wait,
separations.
oh, an FAQ. Okay, it's just
Where did you get the Q from? Do you think chicken starts with...
no. You said facts.
No, that's frequently asked questions.
Yeah,
I said frequently asked chicken separations.
that's a
Where'd you
class.
get the Q?
That's not a class.
Where'd my phone go?
I don't know. Oh, it's right there.
Sorry, guys.
Listen,
know.
Ben,
Is it time to get kicked out?
No.
my facts teacher,
It's time to take
which
my
is like
crazy pills.
Oh,
So that's a
crazy
good time of the
pills.
day.
I think
Alright.
it's family and consumer sciences. I don't.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. She told us that.
Was that Miss Fricker?
No,
No?
this was in middle school,
Okay.
and we didn't go to the same middle
I was
school.
gonna say you guys didn't go to the same
So-
middle school. None of us
Oh
went
well,
to the same
Miss
middle school.
Fricker is at our high school.
Yes.
That's not her actual name, is it?
No, it's
No.
not.
Okay, cool. It's just- I was like,
That's
that
my
could
nickname for her.
that could be an actual like Fricker, like that.
Frick her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has
I was combining
She's
the
my
two.
she's my seminar teacher.
Yes. And I
but,
once told a friend of mine that I was curious if she became a nun, would she be Mother Fricker?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Recognizable. That was like a joke I
So-
had as a freshman.
Dude, me
that I
and
was like,
me and Ethan had so much fun in that class.
So basically, my facts teacher told us that potatoes were starches.
Yeah.
And starches were a type of vegetable. Therefore, technically, potatoes were vegetables.
You're supposed to keep a ring
And-
anyway. Just as you're supposed
Stop ruining my fun.
I think potatoes are just something that we took from the New World, which we are currently in, and they brought them to the Old World. And Christopher Columbus
Sailed the ocean blue in 1492.
in 1942. That's it.
Yeah, he was.
It was not
really-
1942.
He was really late.
I mean, we were already in we were already in World War II when he found.
Oh, what
the
did
New
Christopher
World.
Columbus do? Oh, he discovered America, right?
Oh boy!
No.
If you want to go by,
Actually,
Vikings wise,
I
you
promote,
talk
I
about
promote
Leif
my
Erikson.
man's Leif Erikson.
yeah, maybe.
Native Americans lived here for like 1,000
I was
years
gonna say
before
also
us.
like there's a land
October
bridge
5th.
That's a
Don't
lot of
forget
years.
it.
between Russia and Alaska, and they went down.
October 5th, Leif Erikson Day.
I saw an article, an
I believe it's
interesting
the 5th.
article.
Welcome.
Did I tell you I saw an article about Christopher Columbus called "Christopher Columbus is a moronic idiot," and it
thought
was
you-
like really
okay.
factual, and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of agree with this."
I thought you said Moroccan idiot, and I got really
He's a
confused.
Moroccan idiot.
He's a rock and roll idiot.
If you have a specific
Yeah.
He's a rock.
Like to rock and roll all night.
Pressure
Party every
pushing
day.
down on me, pushing down on you.
No man asked
You
for
poison.
potatoes.
This land is mine.
I once thought that potato
This
was
land
spelled
is
with
my
an E.
land. It's only my land. Not any of your
Oh,
land.
this was
It's
awesome.
only
This
my
scene
land. From California
where he
To
reads
my
her-
new island.
This land was made for me and me.
Guys, this scene was awesome. With the he takes the cards and is like, "I'm gonna do a reading for you,"
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna do.
which makes sense because he studied all that Blackwood stuff in the last movie.
Wasn't there a thing with the actual like
Oh, yes. The fool.
Sir Conan Doyle, where he was like, because that was the thing with Houdini, right? Where it was like the fight between like them two about like the mystic arts or the dark arts or whatever.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Houdini was like, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "It's not stupid," and he was like, "That just makes it stupid."
Yeah, that's right. That guy wrote Sherlock Holmes,
Yeah, sort of.
Um,
Yeah.
I see your name.
which this movie is weirdly
René.
like. Sherlock Holmes is a very grounded character, and you wouldn't expect the writer to be interested in supernatural stuff because they never go for a supernatural.
I was gonna say
answer.
Sherlock's all about like, he almost has like a Vulcan nature about him, where he's all logic
He's
and stuff.
very clearly an atheist. Is the thing?
Oh, yeah.
I go for
Well, he's
with that.
yeah, or he's like, because he doesn't believe in a higher power. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
I do love the part where he's like,
I stole
"Now show me the devil." He's talking about Moriarty, and I was like, "Ooh, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Phoenix!"
It kind of looks like what's his name from The Princess Bride?
Which one?
Wesley.
Which one?
No, I mean which
Oh,
character from the Princess Bride?
Inigo Montoya. Is he with the
Inigo Montoya,
mustache?
there you go.
I'm
Yes.
Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Oh my goodness.
Prepare to pie.
Time is up.
Let me make you a pie.
I have other clients.
I will.
You clearly have other clients up in this abandoned room, way out of the way.
Well, I mean,
Though you may not have detected the whiz.
but technically, like, her next client is like somebody that's gonna kill her, that would have killed her if Sherlock didn't.
Herring, pickled in
You know,
vodka.
didn't leave.
In tandem with a truly unfortunate body odor, there's a man concealed in the rafters above us. A Cossack renowned for their infeasible acrobatic abilities and a notorious for murder.
Gravity's
He's
hard.
very He's
Yeah,
very much
he's like,
struggling with that.
Gravity, Sir Isaac Newton. Why'd you come up with this?
The guy trained in acrobatic arts, sorry,
Aerobatic.
does not have the arm strength he really needs.
Also, isn't a Cossack's like a Russian
Pillage the nest.
like type, a different like type
Yeah.
of Russian soldier,
This is the one where he plans this all out,
and then he can't. Yeah, he
and
cancels
nothing
it.
happens.
Yeah.
because she throws knives at him.
You know what's something that's like always been kind of weird is like, what about if like,
Scramble.
so say like you like threw a knife at someone and it just hit them with the handle. So like, cause like you know how like when you like it goes
Oh,
in,
yeah.
like this, yeah, it goes like this. And what if you just
Still hurt a bit.
hits the handle, yeah, but like
Yeah.
just on the forehead. I mean, it would hurt still, but like it's like that was not what I intended.
Seasoned.
Additional seasoning required.
Yeah, don't you remember that part from Star Wars where Rey gets like
Breakfast.
Don't.
just
Yes, sir.
hit in the head with a lightsaber?
He even, in his imagination, compares the process to making an omelet.
Oh my goodness.
It is. Oh,
Wait, but there's a
see,
yeah. I must have not paid attention because there's another one that like chases him and then kicks him in the water. Or is it the same dude and he's just like Rasputin?
no, look.
He is Rasputin.
So it's weird. Like he had a chest guard.
Oh, he's not Rasputin. Okay.
What was weird is like the chest guards are so specific, right?
Yeah.
That I immediately was like, this was staged.
I was
She
gonna-
threw the knives at those spots,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Whoa, that's
li-
huge!"
if you literally just
He's
aim,
not actually trying to kill her.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
This is a show for Sherlock, and then that never turned out to be anything. That's just the guy
That's
just
why
had
he's-
perfect bulletproof armor.
That's
I
why
guess.
he was holding like that's why he's
yes.
struggling because he's got like he has to hold up
Bulletproof
extra
armor where
weight.
there is no
or
bullets.
weight.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
Knife-proof armor.
Thank you for that correction.
You're welcome.
What did he say?
Well, Gabe said
Don't
bullet-
spend time on this.
bulletproof armar.
Oh yeah, I remember
Iron
that. I kind
skin.
of just like slipped
There
past
are
it.
no bullets here.
There's bullets.
Only sword knives.
They didn't have Kevlar yet, but yeah, there were bullets.
Knives.
Knives.
Yeah. well,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she might not be working together with him. That
I
didn't.
thought he
work.
like when I saw this, I thought he like choked out, like he was just like got hung by Sherlock. Oh,
Yeah, this is a little bit less survivable.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Opposite
but
to a bed
what
of
is
corn.
that? Is that corn?
Wait,
Ah!
or no, that might be just
Well,
like
grab
grain.
Mr. Sadman.
Bring me a dream.
Wait. Oh.
Hardest that I've ever seen. Give him to wait. Is it clover?
Excuse me.
That's one we should have to time Dale.
Yeah.
He actually froze a chicken
Yeah.
because he's yeah.
Because it's in a cockfight.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. I
Oh,
Oh, that's so sick.
you are. He is. They are. Both of them or one of them.
Oh,
are
this
gone.
movie is just so sick. I gotta say it. I gotta
Fight
say it
scenes are
again.
awesome.
It's so good. And the cinematography is gorgeous.
We're coming to get you. What else? What else? You just whispered that. I'm peeking. Oh yeah, and he kicks through and he kicks everything over. Wee.
On the wing.
Boink.
Oh,
Watson.
that was
Look
good.
at Watson winning.
What?
Watson won? When?
I love the like the feel of like the environment too, with the violin and everything.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The music in this is really
Yeah.
awesome too.
That's like I feel
Some
like
of the
I'm.
people are looking at him like,
Uh-oh.
Because the
broke
money
the
spilled.
table.
The money got all spilled.
Yeah, and so
everywhere.
now he's like gotta go capture it. A woman like dived over the table.
Oh. Charlie, good show.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
They might not be working together. That was my thought
It's
process.
freaking cool though. Like I know like like Sherlock is
She
the
can
coolest,
defend
but
herself.
she's cool.
Oh,
Oh.
did you hear that?
That crunch.
Oh!
Oh, water! The enemy of the Russians.
Water?
Oh, water!
I'm melting! Because I'm Russian.
It is, think.
I'm melting. I'm melting. The water.
Okay,
It's bad.
This is where he just goes
He's
like,
very
oh,
drunk.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a great stag party. I love this next sequence for the actual wedding. Oh my gosh.
See, that too was also like very fast.
I feel like,
it was needed though, because it's not really about all that.
well, I felt like that moment where he showed up at the wedding and woke up drunk and beaten up with a hangover.
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of a friendship ender right there, but Watson kind of puts up with a lot. Clearly a very patient guy.
Definitely.
Much more kind than me. Because that was not good.
Also,
As you're about to see.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but so you said when we were talking about your parents, where we were like, oh yeah, like Ethan or like my parents love or like you guys, but they love Ethan. So it's just like I just imagine he gets a Facebook love and we just get a like, we just get a thumbs up, he gets
Oh,
a
yeah.
heart.
Oh, and they start playing the bagpipes. Oh.
I want to learn the bagpipes.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, it's so awful.
I like how they're at the wedding. They're just they yank the blanket away. There's just like bruises all over, and he's just like all dirty.
Yeah. And the bottles
The bottles.
spill out. Oh my gosh. Quite a stag party.
Dude, he
I
must
have
have
to say.
like the worst hangover. He just got like a massive headache. He's like, oh.
Oh, they ripped the arm off the suit.
I'll rip the other one off. At least it'll be even.
It's like the one wedding scene in The Office when he cuts his tie and it's just like a half tie now.
Ariel says when she gets married, I'll get to be her flower girl.
That's good.
I'm looking forward to it. Just wait, the tension gets more.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homosexual tension in this movie, and they did it on purpose. What ring?
I was gonna say I gave her the one ring.
You know those nerds, whenever they see a ring, they can't help themselves.
Bro.
That's at least 2 out of 3 of us.
That's good.
Dale and Ben.
Even though we're the ones that made the joke.
I mean, like, I've only seen the Lord of the Rings like twice.
I'm gonna throw that on you.
I've seen it good like 13 times. A baker's dozen times.
Only 13?
Nah, like 20. Or 23.
You
Can you even count?
you worm.
See what
I mean, I can't even count.
The way Gabe said it, only 13? Like,
You casual.
You loser. You.
I don't
you're
know how many
pathetic.
times I watched that with Bella. Who knows how many times?
I think
Bella was my dog when I was a kid.
I think I watched. So I think like the 13.
She'd just sit. She's small enough to sit on the arm of the chair, and I would just sit here and be like,
I think the 13 times I did watch it when it was when I was a child. I don't exactly remember it.
The continuous hand motion.
Are
Yeah.
you a James Bond villain
This
when you're
doesn't
watching
work
these?
This doesn't work without.
I'm
a
watching
face
The
cam.
Lord of the Rings, Mr. Bond.
Do not interrupt me.
Bella,
Do
who
you
is a
like
good dog?
Aragorn or
Who is a
Frodo
good
more,
dog, Bella? Tell me.
Mr. Bond?
Tell me, Bella.
And like as the
Bella.
movies upgrade, it's a bigger dog and then becomes like a jaguar for some reason. You're just petting.
Bella, who is a good dog? Tell me, who's the best dog? Tell me.
Tis I.
Bella,
Tis I.
you are a good dog.
The dog starts speaking. Tis I.
The casualness of this meeting is so bizarre. I love it though.
Give up your foolish trickery. This fish you cannot cheat. I hope I'm not intruding.
This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
It makes maple
I do
syrup.
apologize. I'm off on a blasted lecture tour.
And then I put it on pancakes.
Neither.
Do you think if like
Blueberry.
No.
do you think Batman and Joker could sort out their problems if they just ate pancakes together in breakfast?
That's not how this works.
Yeah.
We're not going with the same story writing
Honestly,
as Batman versus Superman.
So-
They
we're
need-
the people who going against each other. We're bond over something that's not bondable over.
You know, these pancakes really make me reconsider my crime life.
That's
Well, I just
actually-
imagine like so we already did like the Batman beginning
You know,
story. So
I have
much.
almost every person
You're not
in
a party to my
the legal team in my pockets. What am I gonna do? I don't know. This short stack sure does make me. This short stack sure does.
Just-
It's actually where the
just like-
Joker got his scars. He
just
just
like a-
wanted his mouth to be wider to fit more pancakes in.
I want more pancakes in my mouth.
the
He wanted to
makeup.
be able to like slide it in like a CD
The
player.
makeup is all like powdered sugar, raspberry syrup.
I wanted my mouth to be a CD player.
You know when I how I got
You
these
know, I wanted my
scars.
mouth to be a CD player.
I
Now
wanted to
we
eat
can
more
even play
pancakes.
Oh,
VHS.
he's like, oh,
I wanted to eat so many.
his mouth's like a
pancakes.
rectangle now.
I want to deep throat a VHS.
Oh boy. No comment. No comment.
Hey, Batman.
I want to make a pancake in VHS form
Why?
because I feel like it'd be tasty.
DVDs already are like the perfect pancake plate.
Oh yeah.
There's
I want a
hole in them.
VHS.
below a zone of highly creative ridiculousness. But if one observes the overall slant.
Do you think if you made a
writing,
what do you think
suggestion
happens
of
if you made a
huge
pancake the
narcissism,
exact size of a
complete
CD
lack
and then
of
try to
empathy.
put it in a CD player?
Nothing would happen, Dale.
Like, what would it?
It wouldn't fit in. First
So,
of all,
Not
CDs
if
are
you
like
make it super flat.
CDs are like this thin.
I think you're thinking more about a
Uh,
crate.
Yeah, crepes are the ones that are even.
That's it. Those are the thin ones.
And
Those are the thin
as
pancakes.
long as you put it on the top of the DVD, it will still play because it reads the bottom of the DVD where the information is actually at, not the top where the sticker is at.
I just want to know what information it would think would be in a pancake.
It's not reading the pancake; it's reading. The
Wait, but how does-
underneath the pancake?
I know. I'm saying what happens if you put it underneath.
So does the DVD? How does a
Then It won't
DVD?
play.
How does a DVD read information if it's like So like you know the bottom part of it, it's just like
Oh,
the only.
she's dead.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Well,
The only part that's showing is the. Oh man, that's just rude.
A rare form of tuberculosis. She succumbed in a matter of seconds.
Oh my gosh, the acting in this is so like, and the chess.
realize
Their
how-
chess game at the end of this was so awesome.
Sure, you want to play
I
this game.
okay, this movie was super cool.
Yeah.
It's over my head in so many places, but I do under.
So, is he saying that she just died from tuberculosis?
No, but she poisoned.
He's
Or he poisoned her.
saying the excuse he probably gave and I'm sure
'cause,
he.
like-
Oh yeah, they found the body eventually. That's why he
yeah,
probably
and I'm
told
sure they
the...
tested the body, but the people who tested the body and did the autopsy were in his pocket. Because he's essentially the mafia. is
I was
what
gonna
we're
say,
talking
he is
about.
like the
Because,
London
like-
Mafia.
Imagine just getting tuberculosis and then you just, matter of seconds, bam, dead.
He's the Vito Corleone of
I
England.
know, right? Well, it's a rare form of tuberculosis.
Yeah.
This one kills
Early on-
instantaneously.
Oh
But-
my goodness, the
But,
tuberculosis!
like, the detectives are just, like, not... Either they're in his pocket or they're just like, how do you know that? I guess he could say he's a
And
doctor.
then he's like,
or
I'm a professor. And they're like,
Yeah. Is
fair
he like
enough.
super rich? Like, is it money or is it just he's so manipulative that he manages to get, like, he blackmails them?
He blackmails
I think it's
everyone.
blackmail because he's not a rich guy yet. He's getting in the arms race to become a rich guy.
Well, that's what he also wants to... Yeah, which is kind of weird that, like... Because I see more, like... as Sherlock and, like, Moriarty as, like, a philosophical battle. So it kind of just...
It's a battle of minds.
Yeah, but, like, it kind of, like, throws Moriarty's image off when he, like, wants something that's physical, like money. And stuff like that, where he's just like, I want to do this so I can get a bunch of money. When it's really just psychology for him. Is
Yeah.
like, and knowledge is the true, like...
Evil for the sake of evil
Yeah,
is
like-
the worst evil.
Knowledge is like the real currency of the world.
Spoil a girl, Mr. Watson.
You're not just any girl. I'm sorry, madam. You cannot use the lavatory while the train's in the station.
Oh. Yes.
Do you understand?
Do you
Don't.
understand? Don't.
I know that it's him.
Dan.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Do
Her.
you
They.
step on me?
What?
What?
Step on me.
Pressure pushing down
Oh my-
on me, pushing down on you.
Why don't we have trains with beds anymore? I like to sleep on a train.
We do.
Where?
It's
In
like
trains. When was the last time you've been on a train?
if
New
you
York.
do like a private train. Like
Subway.
there is like cruise trains like this.
Well, yeah.
It's just expensive.
We need like
Yes,
Please.
we need like what Japan has. It has like the big bullet train system.
Yikes.
Put it there.
Yikes. This scene was like, oh, I immediately know he's bad.
Oh yeah, it closes the door.
We didn't order that. Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Did he get? I thought he got
No,
stabbed
no,
here.
he stopped
but
it
he
just in
blocks
time.
it. He blocks it with his hands.
and then the flashing. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's like in
And then-
what's that? What am I thinking about? Where like it flashes and Batman's like, or is it Batman or who am I thinking about?
I think it's Bane that he fights with.
But where the light is flashing, and so like he moves with the
He's dead.
light.
Sit down.
I forget. But it was cool. We saw it.
And then the music for this is sick as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna search up here.
I did, like, immediately after I watched it, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm not ready to talk about this movie tomorrow. And so I, like, watched a bunch of YouTube videos last night.
I need to do that with like a bunch of Christopher Nolan movies, like
It-
Tenet and stuff. Like then I can fully
It
understand.
did take me a bit to realize that that was him.
Ooh,
Because
what
at
a
first-
handsome woman.
Let me do.
It was pretty convincing.
Oh, so the same dude who did like Christopher Nolan's music for Batman did the soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. He does really good cinematic music.
Hans Zimmer, yeah.
He's really cool.
Terribly inconvenient. We don't have much time.
Just wait, we're about to get real awkward.
Just climb the train like they do in Polar Express.
Lovely ceremony, by the way.
Get to
Okay,
the top of the train.
honest opinion, Polar Express is a freaky movie.
Oh, yeah. That's back.
Yeah.
They tried to do the motion capper. Sorry, motion capture.
That's what we call it in the industry, motion capper.
Yeah, oh. my
Goodbye.
Do some motion capper.
I feel like you're dead. It's just...
God. No, he
No?
timed it just right.
Oh yeah, sorry, time to just ride.
Did you just kill my wife?
It had to be done. She's safe now.
In my own defense, I
Timed it perfectly. Did you kill my wife? Did you?
Yep.
My new wife. I had this old wife before. Oh my goodness.
What do you mean? How do you know that when you just threw her off a train? I told you I timed it perfectly. What does that mean?
Notice?
What is happening?
They both know, like, I guess it is actually a combat thing to, like, grab him with your legs and flip him.
Well,
Oh,
that's
this was cool.
a wrestling thing. It's like you grab with the legs and then you flip.
It's not actually lipstick.
Oh, it's gonna back. Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
madam, you cannot use the lavatory while the train's in the station.
How did they not?
Notice?
That's looks like I don't know. It looks like a dude.
Drag was a thing at this time as
That's
well.
true. I don't know if the English were the English more accepting of it then. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. Or maybe the guy was just like,
Whatever,
it's
man.
been a long day. I don't know.
Yeah, or he's like how you like you don't know most waiters' faces when you're just like, oh, I'll have this, and you don't actually like pay attention.
And
to
waiters don't actually like you. Hi, welcome to Olive Garden. Your family is our
But
family.
then the catch is you leave a big tip, they like you.
They like ya for the money.
Olive Garden breadsticks.
Or the elixir of life.
Please don't take advantage of my Parmesan cheese.
More! More! Boom!
Incendiary. Okay.
That was no accident. It was by
Got a
design.
big bomb down here, just for you.
He had to tie it. He's like, I want to plan this extra, and he just ties it around his waist and just goes for it.
Oh.
See, now they're climbing the train.
I like that Tom Hanks plays like 7 different people in that movie.
It's actually 8?
Yeah, that movie is scary just because
I have no idea.
they,
Tom-
they built the CGI characters from the actors' real faces.
Oh yeah.
And that is a idea that has been greatly discontinued. It's not used very often anymore, just because the tech had such a bad response to it. Uh-oh.
What was up with the dude that was chilling on the top of the
He
train?
was, yeah, he was like the guy
I
who
know.
he looked like he was chewing gum the whole time, like
when he went into
like,
the...
"Wah!" and he like turned into the snow.
Who is he?
Do you remember when the puppets?
Yes.
Oh
The
my
puppets
goodness.
were terrifying.
That's why I hate it. Like everyone hates it.
That
That
was,
was so
like-
creepy.
That was my first exposure to like a horror scene where they
Yeah.
have that build up and it's just the terrifying puppet thing. Like that thing is scarier than Chucky. It really is.
No, but seriously, did they ever actually explain like what was up with the dude on the top of the train?
You don't need to explain it because it's a kid's movie that's stupid, and Tom Hanks is like, "Yeah, man, I'll just do this, whatever."
Oh wow.
What are we doing down here? We are waiting.
It looks like he has like the Joker.
He does. Yeah, that's what my brother said. I gotta go. I'll be back.
Okay,
Because like,
but no, Tom Hanks was like, I mean, it's so creepy because it's between like, it's like the puppets or the puppets.
yeah,
The elves, like, facial expressions, how they sounded, were just creepy. That kid, the most annoying kid in yellow, the annoying kid, he was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Looked creepy. Then there's, let's see. What's another creepy point of it? I don't know, just the idea, like, oh, yeah, okay, I remember that now. Because he pulled the pin, and then he dropped it when he died. He didn't realize he pulled. What are you gonna do?
Just
You're
throw them all.
You're just holding your own destruction.
Yep.
Oh wow!
But like, just throw like if he would have just like thrown the
He
bag
didn't
out
have
the
enough.
window.
He didn't have enough time.
I'm
He
back.
Got shot in the shoulder and didn't think about it.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah. We were talking about how like all the creepy elements of Polar Express.
Oh, I was hoping.
Still
okay.
didn't creep you out as much as the boat
He
scene from
really
Willy
looks
Wonka.
like the Joker.
No,
I've never been to Brighton.
I feel like
The
Polar
boat scene.
Polar Express creeped me out more than the boat scene in Willy Wonka.
Really?
Yeah, because
No, I think Willy Wonka creeped me out
elves,
more.
the elves' facial expressions and voices were creepy. The annoying kid got on my nerves so much.
And that creeped you out. Just the fact
The
he
puppets.
annoyed you, and you were like, the fact that he is annoying me is scary.
Well, because it was when it like gave me anxiety. I'm not supposed to get that from a movie with Tom Hanks in it. Tom Hanks is a cool dude.
I'm the other Holmes.
What do you think of That Thing You Do?
That thing I do.
No, the movie That Thing You Do by Tom Hanks.
Mary and I targeted
I don't
it
know.
all.
I think I've only heard of that.
The answer is twofold.
Tom Hanks had some experience in the music industry and he wanted to make a movie about the dynamic of the one-hit wonder. And so he created a band called The Wonders that have a one-hit wonder called That Thing You Do. And they explore
became a
kind of
movie.
that dynamic. No, it wasn't a real band. He created the movie to explain this phenomenon of musicians having a one-hit wonder and the dynamic of how the band breaks apart and all sorts of things with that because of pressure. And so he made a movie about that concept, and he created a band and a song for that concept. And it was a decently good movie.
Kind of like Under Pressure.
I can't think of any actual one-hit wonders.
Well, Andy Warhol's the guy who like, came up with
technically Owl City.
So deliciously complicated.
Really?
Yeah, like
Like
Owl City.
Fireflies, like Owl City.
Fireflies was his one-hit wonder.
You would not believe your eyes. If
Yeah.
10 million Fireflies.
Yes, that guy.
That guy.
Because he
Isn't that
had
great?
a little bit of success with another hit called Vanilla Twilight, but all of his songs are
Greatly overshadowed by Fireflies.
greatly overshadowed by Fireflies, and he's not really making music anymore because
Well-
he couldn't
Well,
top it.
there's a bunch of like bands that are like one hit wonder.
We'll name
Yeah,
some bands.
most there's more there that are than are.
Are not.
Yeah,
Like things are
It
not
takes a
are,
real
like
good band to make a music that like every one of their songs is
Beatles, Nirvana are not
Yeah.
ones that are like that. Like they're mostly like you know them by name if they're not like that. But you also
I'm trying
like,
to. I guess
there's like Huey Lewis in the News. You know, like Power of Love. You know that song from Back to the Future where he goes,
Yeah.
but that's a one hit wonder because he.
No, it's not.
What other song did Huey Lewis in the News have?
Hip to be
That's
square.
not. No one knew about it.
Square.
Or Robert Miles. Robert Miles had one song.
Who even is that?
you guys are
It's
going,
like a electronic.
you guys are going too far back for me.
Too back? What do you mean?
So in my life, it wasn't until like I guess it was like 3 years ago that I got into like my first music.
Okay.
Because most of my life, I have not liked music or listening to it. I'd rather sit in silence and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know why, but like my appreciation of music was dead right until like about 8th grade. Because I used to listen to Breath of the Wild soundtracks in 8th grade.
Good man. Good man right
And
there.
then it escalated.
What? Wait, so did you... What do you mean you didn't like... Breath of the Wild has, like, some of the greatest, like, just Nintendo music or
Yeah,
just
well,
video game music of all
Breath
time.
of the Wild was what got me into music.
I think it was really, like, that in when I first joined, like, an actual high school band. Like, really got me into it.
It's crazy because 8th grade was also when I joined a band, so being in band was probably another factor in getting me
Well,
into
because,
music.
like, before it was, like, middle school band and, like, it was private school middle school band,
Yeah,
so,
well,
like...
Up
you
until
had, like,
I was like 13, I was not interested in music at
yeah,
all.
you had like 10 members, and then but like in high school band there was like 130 of you guys.
When I was 4, I wanted to be a singer, though. So, my interest in music... I was told that if I took lessons... I was told by a professional that if I took lessons, I would probably be a good singer, but I didn't.
It's a shame,
So that's kind of regret,
Well,
I guess.
Isn't it of like a fact that like so like you can take like lessons and like no one like so yes some are better like some voices are better than others to start out with, but if you take
Yes.
lessons and like warm-ups and stuff like and you actually like get into it, you can be as good as those people.
Yes.
Just some people have it
Do
naturally.
you have 30 years on your hands, though? That's the problem most people run into, is it takes decades to get that skill.
I mean,
And
if
when-
you're that
if
dedicated
you're born
to your,
with it, you have a head
yeah,
start.
if you're dedicated to your craft though, I mean,
Particularly if you start taking lessons before you hit puberty. Because when your voice changes, all sorts of things go out the window. Like if you want to be Freddie Mercury, nope, not gonna happen if you don't start training before puberty.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting the way voices work, but I started with a voice that could have been molded into a singer's voice, but I didn't jump on it, and my voice deepened, and now I have to... I've done several years of warm-ups to get my voice to reach higher pitches and stuff, and that's all I can do.
Did Sherlock Holmes say prepare we're about to be violated?
Yes.
Why have I not seen that in any meme format ever?
Well, he's
Yeah, we
sitting,
have
he's
to be
sitting there
violated.
like this, and he's like, we are about to be violated.
That would be good. He is a duck.
I think
This
it's
isn't
a
Any
goose.
normal man would.
Sim is a goose. I'm Sim.
It looks like people that like work in like a coal mine. They got like the dust everywhere.
Yup.
Wow. Stop the
Violin, stop awkwardly.
Stop. I think it's like a violin, like a fiddle.
Uh-oh.
Is that a pearl?
I'm a little picky. That's why I carry
Is
this
that-
ice pick.
Is that a pearl gripped knife, my man?
No, it's an ice pick.
Oh.
Doofus. Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
You hungry?
Famished.
They all look like
Yeah, we're all cool now.
They look like they all work in a coal mine.
Yeah.
This is a glory.
Well, that's what everyone looked like in 1800s England.
Very true.
Yeah.
That's why
Every
like,
single one of you.
Hey, you got a kid? 50% chance? Gin poisoning. Dead.
I'm getting deja vu from last night when they went.
That's not a joke. So many children died from gin poisoning in that time period.
Jeez.
And also dysentery, because fecal matter roamed the
I was
streets.
gonna say. He's not wrong.
I remember the time when fecal matter roamed
Back
the
in
streets.
my day, it was like a river of disease. All I had to do was go outside. Tuberculosis, dysentery, AIDS. I got it all.
Who are you?
AIDS weren't a thing yet.
They were in the streets. All you'd have to do is plop and sit down, and there you go. AIDS.
AIDS weren't
got
a thing. Hey, sir, 1800s guy, AIDS weren't a thing.
Excuse me?
How do
That is
you know?
incorrect.
Weren't a thing.
No.
Pretty sure it was a thing.
Pretty sure it wasn't a thing.
It like
Google
originated.
it then, Ben.
It originated from like Greek bathhouses, like 1,000 years ago.
It's clear that your brother loves you.
Okay, I'm gonna say what?
It may have been Roman bathhouses. Sorry.
Any information, therefore, would be
I can't. I'm trying to figure out how to word this.
Has he sent you anything else?
Because when did AIDS start? It's not an event.
Well, when did AIDS?
Did
Yeah,
well, I'm just gonna say when did AIDS? Oh, and that's hit US.
HIV is more specific.
Okay,
Because AIDS is just when you have full
but,
blown
well,
HIV.
because HIV
designed
causes.
for a printing press. It's the same stock as the letter.
Yeah, it just says 1980.
This smell must
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it wasn't like
It came from bathhouses. That's what I learned.
wasn't a thing. Yeah, well, yeah. So that was the thing in the 80s because like that was a whole discrimination thing against like gay people because like they had like gay bathhouses and they would spread it around in there because like that's when a whole bunch of homophobia was going around like in the
So
80s and
that
stuff.
fact is not true.
What? That it's
That it came from bathhouses.
Close to their leader.
Well, no, because I think it like a dude came back.
I sampled some of
Like
this
he
work.
came back from. Usually, like this happens when you like they eat like humans eat something you're not supposed to. So I think he came back from another country and came to the U.S. and then like it spread from there. And
Oh,
it's
no.
kind of like the situation where we're in now. It's like we don't know how to like doctors and didn't know how to handle it. Didn't know if like it could spread from like air, like breathing, or like what
Yeah.
caused it or anything. But then they realized a whole bunch of like gay people and people who had
These gypsies make you drink.
hemophilia because you need blood transfusions. Like got it,
Yes.
and so they're like, oh, there's a pattern, and so that's when they eventually kind of started like nail it down.
Okay,
very
so that
simple.
fact is not true.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But
Thank
you are right. Technically, it didn't really start in like bathhouses, but it did spread
It wasn't
because
created. It
yeah, it wasn't.
spread.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure. It could have been a thing in like Greece and then died out and then came
it's a
back. I mean, that totally
party.
happens.
I mean, in the 1800s, it's not like they had filtration systems
Yeah.
in bathhouses, so I kind of had the
What
thought,
are you
oh,
guys
the water
talking
was
about?
dirty.
We're talking about how like
We're
in
talking about,
1800s, like everywhere it was all dirty because what they would do, they would like just basically poop in a bucket and they chuck the bucket out when
Out
they're
the
done.
window. Yeah.
Yeah, out the window. That's what they did.
Oh, this scene was really unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I've seen that-
Riley.
I've seen that guy in something
Auto
else.
parts.
Like,
Yow!
Telegram for Mrs. Watson.
They're just cool with this.
I mean,
He
he's,
does this regularly.
I was gonna. I,
This
On a
is-
daily basis.
I think
you
they're
know.
paid to just like, you know how like all.
Pay to see me.
Well, he
some
doesn't have any
people-
shame. Is the thing. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
care. Like,
I mean, the other thing is,
Is
like,
he also
for
a
some people,
sociopath?
right? If you're like,
well, I think both of them kind of are. Both homes.
if you're paid enough, you really don't care, do you?
I mean,
guess so.
if I was like in,
I feel like that's where they're at this point. It's happened so regularly, and they're getting paid plenty because he's rich. Right?
They're just like,
Well, I mean-
They're like, honestly,
But
Mondays.
I don't care. Anymore.
they're not going to correct him because he's like a high like part of, or he's like in a high like
Yeah, oh.
place in the British government. Like they're not going to
Mondays.
Mondays.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I can't go to the zoo with you today. I have to
Extreme ones.
go see my employer in the birthday suit and probably
Say
bring him
birthday
some
zoot?
too. I said suit. What's
Oh.
with you guys and correcting my grammar today?
I'm not correcting, just mishearing.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Most charming. I'm terribly sorry. Thank you.
Yep, let's get out of here. What's with her?
Where are you going, Stanley?
I felt bad during this scene. It's like an old wobbly man just like holding some
Yeah.
like really like fat man's breakfast.
Yeah. He's clearly not getting paid enough to retire.
Yeah, oh yeah. What are you talking about? Retirement these days? You worked until you died. Which was usually around
And then
the
you
age.
still worked.
That's usually around the age of 35 during this time, or lower.
Yes, that's why we. Oh, this part.
Yeah, this is his
Oh.
mistake.
Yes, this moment like really got me because I don't know why, but they make like the explosions in this movie look way better than your traditional fire dot ping
Yeah.
thing. Like the explosions in this are brutal, especially when you see the aftermath.
I think I've already like told about this, but it's like the my personal reasoning for like why World War One started and all these like little fights, like bar fights started, is because like, well, I'm gonna die in 5 years anyway, so do you want to like, just go shoot some guys, or do you want to like die from cholera?
Are
in
you
2 years?
suggesting that the reason that World War One started?
Well,
was-
not that's not the main reason. Like the main reason is because Duke got blown up and like they were already so
Well,
they wanted land.
Do you think that Archduke Ferdinand was blown up?
Oh no, he was shot, but he was supposed to get blown up. Is the thing.
There was a lot of political tensions, particularly
And-
because of the arms race that's described
Yeah.
in this.
Well, also because like they're bored
Like,
because of it. They're just
saying what caused World War One is kind of a weird thing because there's no one specific.
Well, yeah, there's
cause.
multiple.
Because
That's not the one
multiple
reason.
things led to multiple other
And
things
schools
happening.
like, hey, write a paper about what the biggest cause. What do you mean the biggest?
That's
cause?
a matter of opinion, though. Like, what do you think the biggest cause is?
Generally,
supported with
when
evidence.
they ask you what it is,
You can support it.
just
So-
answer Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated. That's all you got to do.
But
Hey,
there's
they
several
cut off this
reasoning,
guy's
like-
ear and they sent it in the mail. And
You can say they wanted.
Olive Garden didn't give the Archduke enough Parmesan cheese, and then the arms race got a lot of tension.
Mm-hmm.
The nukes were being spread around in this time period. Of course. Albert Einstein was there. He said hi. He drank some coffee, and then I did some business back in 1920, and then. I don't know. They played soccer in the fields on Christmas. I was there. I won. Vote me 2016.
Vote me 2016. That should have been his slogan. Vote me 2016.
Make America great.
But I tell you what,
Great
the reason I lost
Parmesan
that soccer
cheese.
game, it was rigged. The game was rigged. The Germans rigged it. It was all the
Nope.
Germans.
I was playing
Blame
Dead
the
Cells, and the game is totally rigged. They make it too hard, and then they cheat you with because it takes a percentage of your health, not a specific amount of damage. Dead Cells, I'm going to sue you and your company. And the guy, I'm gonna sue Shigeru Miyamoto because what the hey?
Dude, I feel
No!
like.
Oh, yikes, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, yeah, like pin the death on them.
Hey, I hope both Democrats and Republicans like my Trump impression. I want them both to like it.
You're gonna hear it. And you're gonna like it. We're so. Man, we're I don't want to say anything like too like out there, but we're going kind of crazy as a country. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's something. But believe me, both sides
Yeah.
entirely agree with
Yeah.
that. Oh.
It doesn't help that both sides think they're right.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Hey, I say America is crazy. No, you're wrong. America is absolutely insane.
Well, they think America's crazy for different reasons. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like Republicans will say, "Oh, it's because of the libs," and then the Democrats will be like, "Oh, it's
Oh,
because of
slobs.
the
It's because of the librarians.
it's because of the Trumpites and stuff like that, or the trumpets."
Oh, I love trumpets. I don't know. I feel like we, as people love finding simple answers for questions. When, again, just like the cause of World War One, complex problems have
Yeah.
complex answers.
Exactly.
And there's not really a single cause. There's not really a single villain. It's a collective issue, collective issues that make America the way it is.
Which I kind of think that's like better because I like dynamics
So, what
rather
I'll
than just
say-
one cause.
Both sides are wrong,
Okay, I
but
agree.
both
with you.
sides are right.
In certain areas.
It's complex.
That's like the one
There's not
fiddler.
a villain or a
Neither
hero.
side is 100% correct.
That's
And
like
it's the people who want to give simple answers to complex solutions that are the problem.
That's like the like one scene in Fiddler of the Roof where he's like, he's right and he's right, they can't both be right. And then he goes, you know, you are also right.
Oh,
You know, it's just like, it
triple
cancels each other
positive,
out.
Triple negative.
Triple negative. That's why Fiddler on the Roof is genius. Ask anybody.
This movie's genius.
I have never seen The Fiddler on the Roof.
Do you notice?
I
Is
personally love
it
it.
about a
Do you see
fiddler
the-
on a roof?
Do you see the
Barely.
frame rate thing they're doing here?
Yeah.
I think they're like slightly speeding it up and reducing the frame rate to give it kind of like a stop motion look.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. Okay, here they are back to normal again, but
Man, stop motion artists must have like the most patience out of anyone in the
oh
world.
yikes, yeah. You work a 10-hour day, you get 15 seconds of footage.
So true.
It's kind of similar for these movies though, but there's a lot more people involved.
And also, you're not going frame by frame. Well, I guess
Yes.
I guess a person would be in the end, but like, you're
CGI
not going.
artists.
Yeah, but you're not going like not every scene in this movie is CGI. Like but there's like some like true just like actual
Oh,
scenes.
every minute you see of this movie requires like 100 hours worth of editing.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't really matter what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw this and was like, how can he just imagine this? Does he just...
Well,
like-
because he's like
How
like,
does he not slip up with this?
He's
He's too powerful.
He's competing like IQ with Einstein and stuff.
Yeah, well, the thing is, right as I was starting to disbelieve that he could possibly be right, he
Oh, yeah.
wasn't right.
He made a
And
mistake.
I'm sure the film knew they were doing this when they were discussing the dynamic of the plot movements. Which just shows these people really know how to make a sequel. Because they're not repeating the last movie at all.
Well,
This is-
that'd be boring if they actually did.
They aren't repeating the same plot movement dynamic. They're changing it up. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
my, and it looks. Oh yeah,
And the
it's
chess piece was there.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh, brilliant.
I like how then he doesn't he like casually walk off stage. Like I think he has to like get up and like casually walk through the stage.
Yeah, well, he figures it out and he's like, really
So
well
many
done.
shots. Yeah, because he breaks it, and then he just casually walks off.
I was mistaken.
Which isn't that?
Yep.
What? I made a mistake.
Freaky. And this guy is cold as ice. As soon as I saw him, I was like, I don't know if I can see this guy as the villain, but he pulls it off beautifully.
It's like the Vanilla Ice movie, Cool as Ice.
Oh, I can't believe that movie ever got brought
You
up.
freaking killed her, dude!
Yep, she likes me.
I think Vanilla Ice is also an example of a one-hit wonder, if you're curious.
I think he had like.
Ice Ice Baby.
He also technically
Yep.
stole the
Can
song.
you name any other one?
Is he even a one-hit wonder if he stole the song?
He didn't steal the
He stole the beat.
I'm
Literally
pretty
just
sure
said-
he went back and at least was like, yeah, I totally...
It's the same
You
thing.
know, this is quite the coincidence.
They just made Under Pressure rap. That's all the song is. They made
They
it a
didn't even
rap
rap
version.
under pressure.
Isn't that part of it where he goes like,
Oh my gosh,
like that?
No, they
And the
never
after-
mention under pressure.
Look at this aftermath.
No,
It
but
is-
like
the aftermath
They
of
use-
this is so...
he doesn't rap under pressure,
It's
but like
horrific.
if the beat was used in a rap, kind of like how
Yes.
Cantaloupe Island was
The editing is so good.
was originally a jazz song, and they turned it into like they morphed into a rap song.
When?
When? So it was like a jazz song in like the 70s, 60s, and then made it into a rap song into the 90s for the radio.
Oh, it's so brilliant. I am just blown away by the editing of this as well. I can't wait to be able to work with this type of footage to make something like that. Because I'm planning on
He took the shot from here.
getting into the industry as an editor.
I was gonna say, I hope that your like dreams and stuff like come to fruition because like,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, I mean that'd be really cool. I'd watched a bunch of stuff that you edited or even worked on just slightly a little bit.
600 yards.
I'm planning on applying to
Not
work
mention
for
the 7 or 8 mile an
Netflix,
hour wind.
actually,
Needed a wind
because
gauge.
they're one of the companies that uses Sony Vegas, which I've already worked with for 3 years.
And the
So I'm
ship
hoping to get in through editing because most directors start out as something different. Typically, actors, editors, cinematographers,
And how many of those
and
were
also
both
writers
Afghanistan?
usually get in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Purse-brown with a touch
I
of
never
colour.
realized that
Just a full amount when he was rolling up. blend
that
those.
like Christopher Nolan and then there's I forgot her name, but there's a woman like he and this other woman
He got in through writing, didn't he?
I think so, and I think they like eventually when he became a director, he owns his own production company. I think it's like is it Syncopy?
What better way to
It's like
conceal a killing
SYN
than-
copy.
Syncope.
Syncope. They own it. Like he made that
Yeah,
company.
yeah, because that's the one that uses the Inception
Yeah,
maze
it's
as its
the
logo.
Inception maze
Yeah.
as. But
Syncope,
then
I do love
they also
Syncope.
make they also like they produced like all those other ones like the company
Yeah.
did.
He's 20 minutes late.
Yeah, that is cool.
Come soon. I don't have any papers.
And I am a foreigner. This climate is exactly what Moriarty wants.
The omelette finale is divine. But they spared every expense on the tea. Now, shall we compare moods? Or consider what we know? Last night's bombing was clearly
This-
meant to look like Germany's
It's so
retaliation for
stylized.
Strasbourg. However, the bomb was also meant to conceal the murder of just one man.
Again,
The
with
man
like
killed by the gunshot
the
was none other
like the
than
laziness of the police at this time. It's just like
Oh yeah.
they're not gonna find like a body in the like a bullet in like a explosion.
They're very
Shared
corrupt.
this company was
Yeah.
And the thing about corruption is it doesn't mean the good ones can just fix it.
one direction.
They're stuck in the
That's
midst
like
of it.
the whole idea of like on FX they had this show called Gotham, which was like it started
Yes.
when Bruce Wayne's parents died, and like
Yup.
it's the whole thing of like Jim Gordon's trying to be like the good cop, like the best cop in Gotham.
Actually, I liked Gotham.
I did. I didn't have a problem with
haven't
it.
watched it yet.
And then it got kind of creepy, and I slowly faded away from it.
This
Still
moment
haven't
here
finished it.
is very important because this is when he steals the journal.
Oh yeah.
He steals the journal, and it does it very subtly. Like, watch this. This is so cool. He like bumps into him a little bit. Oh, yep.
Oh,
Got
he
it.
doesn't- Yeah, he doesn't real. Yep.
Yeah. But it doesn't tell you that he
See,
took it.
Like, there's a lot of like, so like this movie is supposed to be like, isn't this like supposed to be around like,
But he has the journal there.
yeah, which is weird.
Okay, what? Okay, I'm.
So maybe he
probably-
stole some. Maybe
he took something else.
he
you're
took
right.
something else from him.
He hasn't taken the journal.
But like,
yet.
so this like it reminds me of like the time of like the Prestige, because like where they like taking off the mustaches, putting the mustaches back, or like
Yes.
he's like putting all the stuff like because like they have like twins, like
Anytime
they
where there's
change.
a fake mustache in a movie that they take off, Ben is like,
Well,
this is
this
like
is-
the Prestige!
This is around the same time. This is like Edwardian era too. Like that's when it's supposed to be set. Is the
Yes.
thing.
Moriarty's factory now.
This movie is brilliant.
The bombing across
Even Mr. Potato Head in Toy
I
Story
need
when he
some
has a
time.
mustache.
I need
And
some
then he
time.
does-
I need some time to determine if
That's
it
what I need
dethrones
with-
the Prestige. I doubt it.
I need some time with the Prestige to see if it's like one of the most smartest movies I know. Because that's I need to watch it more and like do some in depth research about it. Because that's a movie where I'm just like, whoa.
It's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
It'll suit you more.
That's a gorgeous movie, Chris.
Great one is mine, and this is for you.
I got these in these shows, and I was like, totally. And then I was like, yes.
The wagon is too slow.
And then I was like, totally
Bumpy, right?
yes. And then I was like, dead. Because my
It's
brain
not that he
fell out.
can't ride.
And then I was like,
How is it you
yes.
put it home?
I could keep
They're
going
dangerous
without
at
my
both
brain. I
ends
don't
and
use it
crafty
anyway.
in the middle.
Yeah.
They want
Yes.
anything with a mind of its own.
I'm gonna go make a TikTok real quick.
Oh boy, I'll be cross the line. There you go.
1891.
I saw a really interesting fact comparison.
Mhm.
Do you know the number of people diagnosed with chronic stupidity?
Is that a thing?
It is, yeah. You can be diagnosed with that.
I'm gonna guess like the
1.5 million.
So how many people are in the United States?
800 million.
Wait,
That's
so
an insane number, right?
like 1/7 of the world, or nearly 1/7 of the world is stupid.
Yeah.
Not conditionally stupid.
Chronically.
Factually.
Clinically diagnosed as stupid.
And chronically, meaning forever. Do you know how many users there are for TikTok?
Probably like 1 billion.
800.
800 million.
Oh, I was gonna say 1 billion.
Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not.
How do you get diagnosed with chronic stupidity?
I don't know.
Like,
ask your doctor.
can I take the stupid test?
You may be
Have you or
eligible
loved
for a
one
large sum of
been
numbers.
diagnosed?
What about if, like,
with-
the stupidity test was like, you know, if you take this and you get a positive, you get like $200,000, and they go, yeah, man, and then everyone does it, and they're all stupid.
Here.
What they don't tell you is you actually get $1 million if you get a negative.
What's the joke?
You actually like get a college scholarship if like you take it and it's like negative.
Oh, what's the joke? The D's nuts joke?
Through the loading bay.
That's the joke.
Here, tell me a joke. D's nuts. Okay,
yeah.
you've been diagnosed.
Oh, so yeah, it's like an IQ test, but like you tell a joke.
Get him out alive.
Do you think like a bunch of like people
Alright,
like
this test has one question. Amber Heard or Johnny Depp?
oh boy,
Amber Heard. Stupid.
all of WB stupid.
Do you use Facebook? Yes. Stupid.
I think I'm just gonna, I think I'm just like gonna delete Facebook forever.
I have.
I don't-
Nah.
I never do anything.
I just
still have it.
The only reason I really like
Food videos.
I just have Facebook Messenger really because it connects the accounts and you can't really you have to Facebook account.
Yeah.
Well, that's how like I only text Dale because we don't really go by phone number. We just go by Facebook
Sounds
Messenger.
pretty
Over there in the
basic.
complex should be a telephone.
Basic, eh?
Hey!
Hey!
Oi!
Oh, you tapped out on my roof.
Hey!
Are you fiddling on the roof, mate?
Fiddling on the roof, mate.
Tell you what.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Master White. Master White. Master White. Master White. Uh-oh. Master White. Master White.
I think-
oh, crap. Master White.
I think like all Christopher Nolan movies need like subtitles
You're a
on
basic
them
bro.
because like there's like he commits like too much sound to like the like at least, this is my example in Dark Knight where the sound where he goes dunu dunu instead of like when Christian Bale's talking he sounds like this like well we
I love the idea.
we
of
wouldn't
movie.
want that would we and
What if
then-
like the movie was being like mixed live?
Oh.
So, like the person makes a mistake and hits it too early and it's mixed too high, and so the Joker's like, "So here, this is what happens when an
what about if it was like,
excuse me."
what about if what about the reason like why the music's dunna dunna is like the guy was like okay so we're taking dunna or no it's like dunna dunna and then what
It's
about
like-
if we accidentally go dunna oh too loud and so he turns it down and then he goes dunna I was like
It's
sounds so
like-
cool dunna
It's like
dunna
the sound of a guy holding the mixing. He's holding like the keyboard and he falls down 2 sets of stairs.
and then like
there's like a slight pause between.
He like stumbles awkwardly.
And
saying,
then-
whoa.
the guy later like becomes like a documentary like person and he's just like Christopher Nolan or like the truth behind Christopher Nolan's music and then
Hans
it's just
Zimmer.
like so you see here I fell down 2 flights of stairs to
Oh,
create
wow.
dunna,
Excuse
dunna.
me, Hans Zimmer. So, your soundtrack for the movie The Dark Knight. Oh yes.
So I fell down some stairs.
I turned like New Zealand.
I was experimenting with ulterior ways of creating the same sounds, just to get the sort of brash feel. And I thought, what's more brash than falling down a flight of stairs? And then Chris was like, no, but we got to do it bigger. So I said, how about 2?
Yeah, the audience doesn't want to hear dunna. No, we need 2. Dunna.
And
There needs to be violence involved.
He's from Germany, so I don't know if the English accent is correct.
I shot for the English accent.
I know
two flights of stairs.
Oh
Two
no!
flights of stairs, dude.
You
German.
racist. Don't worry, I'm German. It's fine.
I'm
Wait,
in a German class.
Wait, German people, are they a race?
No, they're not.
No, they're just a
Sorry, it's easier
nationality.
to call you racist than nationally discriminatory. See, racist.
Are we
is so much
discriminating
easier.
against Germans by using their funny accents?
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not
No,
discriminating
okay.
against them.
I want you
You're
to.
stereotyping.
Yeah.
I want you to show me one German that sounds like, "Oh, hello, we're going to the beer garden today." Oh,
guys. Stereotyping.
And we forever named the process stereotyping. That's where I get all my music from.
That's
and-
where I type all my music on the stairs. Well, not on them, down them.
Oh, so you know, like the Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises soundtrack at the beginning, it's like dun 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 dun. He fell down one stair. Dun 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 dun. He kept falling down one at a time. And then and then it got more intense the more stairs he found. And then we dun dun dun, and then just every time is a big plop. He goes boom boom boom.
Oh, we're about to get to a really awesome scene. Oh,
Imagine
really
being
terrifying
in the same
too.
place as the stairs, not knowing what's happening. You just hear thump thump and dun
So,
dun.
where do we want... Okay, so we're a multi-company, multi-production studios. Where do we want to record? Okay, we need to move our studio to a place that is at least 3 stories tall. Because we need stairs to make this movie.
So you know how in Interstellar, Christopher Nolan actually planted a bunch of cornfields so that he can make more money for his budget?
Yeah.
He installed like a 10 flight tower in New York that has no other purpose.
This is the Hans Zimmer Tower.
The only purpose is to make the soundtrack for his movies.
Hans Zimmer, you get to keep this.
Hans Zimmer, this is now your residential building.
I present to you my building.
The Zimmer Tower.
Zimmer Tower.
Hey guys, do you want to go record something real quick?
Yeah.
Shoves him down. Ah, I'm making music.
No, yeah. So he's got cube little you know how like Office has like the cubes that like he has like a bunch of sound designers, and there's like, okay, Fred, come over here, come over the stairs. Okay.
I need you to hold this.
I need you to hold this microphone. I need you to come up with the soundtrack for Dark Knight, for just the Dark Knight.
So we're going.
We need like a big theme, that's very like loud.
When you get hurt,
and
I want
poignant.
you to make this sound. That's perfect. Perfect, dude.
And so we need you to make the sound. Okay, we need you to make a sound, and we're gonna do it. And then what he does, he goes, okay, so Fred's gonna do this. We need quiet on set. And then what he does, he goes, okay, Fred. He goes, Fred, are you ready? And he shoves him down.
Are you ready for one of the most terrifying things in this movie? Because this got really dark.
I was gonna say.
Realize until too late that it has swum into a trap.
Oh
my goodness.
That's like a Saw thing.
Yeah, I think
Oh
it
my
is. I think it
gosh.
was.
Also, this music,
the hook through the peck,
Yeah.
and you have to hoist yourself up to get the key.
Yeah.
this music is also just like,
It's grating.
it's just
Oh,
like
dude.
terrifying.
Oh. Brilliant, though, and you'll notice the camera, the way it rotates up and down, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
trying to give you vertigo. Spinning. We're spinning with him. That's brilliant. Yeah, this is where, like, yeah, this guy is cold. As ice tea.
Ice Cube.
Cool as ice. Vanilla ice.
Vanilla
I'm a
Ice
rapper.
Cube.
That's all I know about this guy.
Vanilla iced tea.
And he made a
Vanilla
song
Ice Tea.
that plays on Mr. Popper's Penguin.
What?
Vanilla Ice plays during the closing credits of Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Yeah.
He was in
That's
one
like
of the
the
Teenage
only
Mutant
place
Ninja
I've heard
Turtles
it.
movies.
I haven't seen any of
I haven't
those.
seen any of those.
There was one a long time
Oh,
ago where,
goodness.
and I
Yikes.
kid you not, the entire song is basically just him repeating, Go Ninja, go, for like 2 minutes.
That is
that's genius lyrics.
I know, right?
that is totally so Vanilla Ice of him.
I know, right?
Miley is
Or,
like
wait,
the best
did you just
lyricist.
use Vanilla Ice as an adjective?
As an adjective.
His
That's
hat.
so Vanilla Ice of him.
Why do those look
This
like
dude is so Vanilla Ice.
Why do those look like fluffy headphones that he just had on there?
Well, they're sound canceling headphones, so that's exactly what they are.
Where are headphones invented?
It blocks sound. They're practically earmuffs.
Oh, so
Earmuffs.
they're just okay.
But they're sound canceling because you're firing a gun. So it's the same thing as sound canceling headphones, just they're not headphones yet.
Nice.
What are you planning?
We need a bigger gun.
And he's got like the big artillery.
It's like,
Those are the
There's
things
always
that
a bigger fish.
yeah.
that was good.
I
That was good.
I know.
I hate them.
One of us is the fisherman. And which?
I am the fisherman.
Dude,
The women.
I got deja vu
Children, too.
because I literally just watched that last night.
Really?
Well,
Oh,
yeah, I told
me
you
about
that.
You're watching Star Wars every
I was
week
watching
with
Star
your
Wars
mom.
every week, so next week we'll actually get to my favorite movie in the saga.
Revenge of
Which
the
one?
Sith.
Yes,
Revenge.
Revenge of the Sim?
Yeah. I was just about to
remember we
say,
made that? Oh, were you there?
Revenge of the
No,
Sim.
I wasn't there during Revenge of the
Did
Sim.
you
I was-
even know about Simp during that?
That was a thing. That was a thing like
That
months
doesn't mean I
before.
knew about it.
Wait, are you talking about like when we recorded that or when the movie
Yeah.
came out?
Well, when we recorded that.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah, I don't know how long Simp has been in my life.
About a year probably. Oh, in your life? Oh. I don't know. I think in the internet community it's been about a
Ethan
year.
introduced me to it in the early 1900s. And then he pushed me down a flight of stairs.
It's like how
Simp, 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 simp. Simp, 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 simp.
I forgot. I was glad we got like at least like one or two funny moments for the actual
For the highlights?
for the
then?
highlights because I was like this will be kind of hard, but I know like Far From Home we got some funny.
It's good to have every, it's good to have every video with at least one cry laugh moment.
Yeah.
Right. Crack on then.
This is just... Have I ever told you about the reason why we don't watch a lot of comedy movies on the show?
Why not?
Because
Don't waste time.
we don't want to make them feel bad. Their comedy's not as good as ours.
Good
Close.
point.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you something that's probably gonna make you feel bad, just like me.
Are you gonna tell us our comedy's trash?
Well, no. The
Okay.
reason we do that is because dynamically it doesn't make sense to be not taking seriously a movie that already doesn't take itself seriously.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense,
yeah.
right? I told, my parents asked why we don't watch a lot of funny movies, and I told them that, and I think it was Ariel who was just like, "You're just saying you can't compete with that movie, right?" I was like, "Whoa.
Whoa!
No, it's because of what I said." And then Mom's like, "No, you just can't compete, you guys." I was like, "Ouch!"
Well, I mean, like, so if you really wanted to, like, what?
You
what's
just
a,
think you're not as funny as the movie, and so you don't want to embarrass yourself.
What's a funny movie like you would like want to watch?
We almost watched Dummy.
Is that a funny movie?
It's a really funny movie.
That was just creepy when I saw like 1 or 10 minutes of it.
You saw 10 seconds of it out of context.
Fair
And of
enough.
course, Chucky has primed you to be scared of dummies. Or toys. I don't
Actually, no. I
I've
think
never
Polar
seen-
Express primed him to be scared of
care.
dummy.
True.
Also,
Very
like,
true.
Sound of Music. You guys got freaked out at that point where they're like
I've never
yodeling.
seen The Sound of Music.
You've never seen Sound of Music.
Dummy
classic.
Think of TikTok.
Classic Roger and Hammerstein.
Oh, this is the scene where they like run through the forest being shot at like crazy.
Yeah.
How did they not die?
How are they not deaf? Like they should all be deaf.
Like,
Yeah, you would think they would be deaf, but they're not. Their ears are too strong.
No, a lot of like
work out.
a lot of World War I soldiers lost their hearing after the war.
Don't you
walk
hate
in
when your World War I shoulder just loses
Shoulder.
its hearing?
Watson walks in Sherlock's room, and you just see him with like these ear weights. I'm trying to make him stronger.
You got like
Your
you got like
ears
buff
even
ears,
lift, bro.
Yeah.
My eardrums are connected to these weights. And then I get thrown down the stairs with them. Really speeds along the process.
We keep bringing up the stairs.
That was what like the dude who made the sound where he like fell down the stairs and the heavy ear like weights thing went doo 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 doo.
Hans Zimmerman is just trying to. His name is Zimmerman, right?
Hans Zimmer.
Okay, Zimmer. Zimmerman is someone differently.
Yeah.
But Hans Zimmer is just like taking in a trainee, trying to teach them how to mix, and it's like, you need to train your ears. I've got some weights for you.
And he's just like, okay.
The more you train, the better you'll understand mixing music.
He tries to use like the poison.
You learn by experience and just shoves him down the stairs.
He tries to do like the poison thing. It's like, so
you are very gifted, sir.
He tried to use like the poison thing where it's like, if you drink enough or you drink like, small amounts of poison, you can become immune to it. If you fall down enough stairs, you can become immune to falling down stairs.
But then does it have the same effect if you're immune to it?
Little Hansel.
That's what they call my son. Oh my goodness.
I love that. Okay.
Can we get like, so you know how?
Do you want me to like make it into?
Can we loop that like in Star Wars of the Tusken Raider, but it's just him going.
Yeah, add some cool. Whenever I like add party music, I just add a Pirates of the Caribbean remix to it. But like a dubstep remix.
Oh yeah,
is the thing because it's copyright free for some reason. So just add that, please.
I am I think this is like a year or two ago now, but like that playlist you made of like all the Zelda music, I'm really loving that. Like just for studying, it's really like
you like the dubstep even.
So it's like the lo-fi Zelda one where it's like a bunch of remixes.
Yes. I used to love that.
Yeah, like, so the tower one is, there's just so many cool ones I love on that video. It's like an hour long, just masterpiece.
Yeah, that playlist, yes. Yeah, I am blown away that they're not dead. You know, being gunned down is not...
The leading cause of death?
Well, yeah, it's not. I mean, more people die of heart disease.
So, household accidents, more people die from using a stepladder than from holding a gun in their house?
That was brought up in an episode of Gravity Falls.
Really?
That's a weird concept
like,
for a Gravity Falls episode.
Because it was, I think their uncle, and he was like, they say that stepladders are 10 times more dangerous than a loaded gun. That's why I have 10 guns in case some crazy person comes in here with a stepladder.
I was gonna say, also, most household accidents occur in the bathroom. So if you keep a stepladder in your bathroom, you're
basically
asking for it.
Why would you have a stepladder? You have like a double bath. You have like a two.
If you put a stepladder in your bathroom, you have a death wish.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
You got a stepladder in your bathroom. He's doing the sniper. He's doing the sniper elite thing where he's like breathing in and out so he can hit.
If you ever guys had it, the awkward situation where you laugh so hard that there's just a. You ever had that?
I think I have. I think it's on this show I've had that.
I'm sorry, guys. It happened right now.
Oh.
Enjoy. Ben can't smell, so it's fine.
I can't. Yeah. Fun fact about there's ups and downs to COVID, everyone. Mostly down, but we're not gonna. At least for me, I can't smell things.
Funnily enough, Ben,
yeah,
you were not the first person to say that to me today.
Today?
Yes. My grandma said the same
thing
at the party I was at this morning.
Party you're at?
Yes. My cousin Cole turned 1 today.
Nice.
So it was a family party.
Nice.
Still fun.
I'm going to a party later
but unfortunately...
next weekend.
Is it a block party?
What?
Is it uns?
Is it a family party or is it a hot party?
Hot party?
What is a hot party?
What makes up a hot party?
When situations could potentially occur that are hot.
That make you sweat.
What are we talking about here?
Do you guys want to play, what's that card game based off of Apples and Apples?
Cards Against Humanity?
Thank you.
I have that. It's so fun.
It's...
Come on.
No, it's not fun.
You don't think wait, do you think Apples to Apples isn't fun or Cards Against Humanity isn't fun?
Both.
Oh, really?
I get more laughs out of Cards Against Humanity if I'm with the right people.
Come on.
I don't know, guys. I'm not a party guy. I don't know what happens at these parties. I just know they're hot.
I don't know why you're emphasizing the hot part of it, but okay.
Because it's the fun word.
He still hasn't explained what the hot party is. What is the hot party?
Are they part
It's
of
the
the...
party you go to, you drink.
Are they... Oh. You mean a house party?
His wedding gift.
Oh, you mean Christmas dinner with
Yeah,
your family?
You mean like
what
getting
exactly
ham
are we
out?
drinking here?
whiskey?
Punch
That is spiky?
I think he just means spiked punch.
Booze.
Booze!
And then the hotness.
It's like a drunk ghost. Booze!
And then the hotness.
I'm in a restaurant. That satanic pony goes.
I'm just a guy that clearly hasn't been to a
The
party.
hotness. Man, you ever go to those hot parties and like the fire
You know,
Nation?
there's girls there, and you know a girl. Like, I've seen a girl before.
Yeah, not denying that you think you haven't
I've
seen
talked to one many times.
many
And
times.
it was hot. Sorry, I was trying to create a character, and you guys didn't get it.
Well, the first step to creating a character is get his ideals out. What's his name?
You call me selfish bastard.
Derek.
Derek.
A friend named Derek.
Stick it in.
My friend has a friend named Derek, and I hate him. Sorry.
Are you guys talking about the same friend? But in
No.
different circumstances.
Probably knows. Yes, actually. Okay, we might be. Now that I think about it.
Does your friend's friend Derek go to the same school as us?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, my friend Derek goes to the same school as us too.
Are his initials DS?
They are?
Okay.
Does his last name end with a P?
It does.
Okay, you guys, you're talking about the same
We're talking
person.
about the same person.
We already got this.
I'm sorry, I don't like him.
Oh, it's fine.
He's an idiot.
Understandable.
Yeah. It's okay if you like him.
I do.
Okay, that's fine.
We're both idiots.
I wouldn't say that, but
That's like the thing where it's like,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know,
I am
this
an
is getting
idiot.
a little tense. Do you mind if I push you down some stairs?
we'll create the next theme for Christopher Nolan. They'll have to hire us now.
Man.
Any
this
old
is-
man could push a
This is an
person
uncut
downstairs.
podcast. Well, if
Thing
he
is,
asked
he wasn't
me in
an old
person,
man
I'd
then.
probably say it in person, so I guess it's okay.
Do you think we should have special guest Hans Zimmer on this podcast?
Only if he comes down the stairs.
There's not two flights though, so he goes bum bum.
It's just a single dun, but it's perfect.
I feel
He
like
then
that's really
stumbles
bad.
on the floor, thus creating the second.
He like claps his hands down because he's like, I gotta brace my fall. So he goes,
He comes
The
down,
second
he
bum
falls
actually
down the
comes
stairs
from
and
his, like-
immediately gets up and runs back up to fall down again.
pause time, and he like does the
Wait!
thing. You know those things in like sitcoms where he goes, "Wow, guys, this is kind of weird, but now I had to go up the stairs again and fall down."
Hello, my name is Hans Zimmer. I bet you're wondering how I got here. One day I had a little oopsie,
It made someone else have a
and
little.
then I
oopsie.
went a kaploopsie.
His name is Fred.
Hi, Fred.
He's alive.
How are you doing? Yes, I know you're watching this.
What is this contraption you're having?
I bet you're wondering how I got here, Fred. Let me tell you. It all started back when I was a wee lad at the age of 17.
You're finally awake.
Stanley.
We've been sleeping for 100 years. In the spa.
Favorite Charlie.
That's a spa that makes you
Try.
an OP.
Try to remember.
A spa that degrades you. Wait, not degrades, but spa that like lowers your power. A spa
By a lone
that
Yeah.
that technically you like you
You guys get what we're referencing? All of you audience members?
all two of you.
Oh, ouch!
Yeah, burn on this.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, sad but true.
Christmas Chronicles got 28.
That's a good song though.
will be the evidence.
What?
If we can find
Sad but true. It's a Metallica song.
Oh, cool.
save his life.
Ben,
Metallica.
do you regularly listen to Metallica?
I listened to 3 songs of Metallica:
Which ones?
"Sad but True,"
Okay.
"Seek and Destroy," and "I
Oh.
Disappear." The "I Disappear" was in Mission Impossible 2. That's where I know it
I haven't heard that one.
from. Have you seen Mission Impossible 2?
No, I only saw the first one, and then
Okay.
I saw.
Did you see Fallout with Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Danganronpa.
Wait, they're making another one now, aren't they?
Listen, man.
Making what?
Another Mission Impossible.
Eventually,
I thought
you've
Fallout was the last
you've
one.
got to look at the Mission Impossible series and realize
Okay.
they need to stop.
One of those pictures was
It's like-
other horror movies. Okay.
It's like Fast and Furious. Like it needed to stop a long time ago, but they're making Fate of the Furious. Or wait,
They already did.
What's the last?
If anything, the only thing I'm waiting for Fast and the Furious is for them to take it to
But-
space.
That's what
You
they're
know
doing
what?
in the next one. That hasn't released yet. They're
I
taking
just
it to
realized
space.
what I meant by hot. This
Yeah?
movie is hot.
Do you like Hot Pockets?
Ew!
I haven't had a Hot Pocket in like a year.
No, genuinely, I like can't stand Hot Pockets, pizza rolls,
I'm-
things like that.
Pizza roll.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. I feel like they're like the.
I have
like-
to admit, I'm kind of a snob when it comes to food.
See, my thing when it comes to food is like so the whole like taste and smell thing put my food like into a different perspective where like I can only taste like still I can really only taste like stronger things like things
Yeah.
that have more taste to it.
Did you eat an onion?
No, because
Did you taste it?
Did you happen
No.
to try pumpkin soup?
What?
Because my mom had some pumpkin soup and it was delicious.
Oh.
And then she says to us, "This tastes like blood." And it
So,
made
like
sense.
iron?
It tastes like iron, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Yikes! That's
And
not
at
cool.
the time, I tasted it again, and I was like, "Yeah, this kind of tastes like blood."
Because now you have the mindset. Well, you can't kill an
And
idea.
Guess what?
What?
I got COVID immediately after. This kind of tastes like blood.
But no, so like I enjoy food when it's good food. Like you understand?
Yes,
like
I do understand.
I really hate bad food.
I only enjoy it
You
when
really-
it's good. If it's
You really
bad, I
cleared
don't.
things up.
Yeah. But
I'm-
like my definition of bad food and good food is different from a lot of other
I
foods.
make a lot of home cooked food. Like I'll make food on
Uh-huh.
the stove rather than in a microwave.
Like-
I can't handle top ramen.
that I
Fair
don't
enough.
label as good. There's
Yeah.
two labels. So
Kraft mac and cheese.
top ramen is
You
something
don't like Kraft mac and cheese?
I can't handle it.
I've
That's-
heard that a lot. I've had Kraft mac
Anything
and cheese
made
since I
with
was a
powdered cheese.
See, that's top
Fair.
ramen and mac and like that, like Kraft mac and cheese are type of foods that are bad, but I'll have it if like my parents buy me
You know,
some because I want it for lunch.
In college, I'm probably gonna live off of spaghetti because that's the cheapest thing I can make. That
Spaghetti?
fits my standards.
I mean, like all the spaghetti I've had is good food.
My snobbish standards.
That's in good food.
He's putting it all together, by the way.
Hey, man.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
no,
moment of
yes.
ha.
Took Ben to this one Mexican restaurant one time. It
That
pretty
was
cheap.
good food.
Interesting.
I also noticed the discreet but
I've never
Mexican
had bad
food?
Mexican food.
Oh, sorry. What's going on the screen? Where
Oh,
they
yeah. They're like, he had surgery.
plastic surgery.
Again with the twin. It's
It
prestige.
is possible to make one man look like another.
His face is no longer his own.
That's like
There's a
Hush.
way to guarantee his
You know the
well-being.
Dale. You know the Batman
Make the
villains.
assassin one of the senators.
One of the ambassadors.
Sorry,
Oh,
ambassadors.
ambassadors. Damn. Well, actually,
Ambassadors are a type of senator.
yeah, just international senators.
You and Sin shall find her brother. Of this I have no doubt.
Holmes.
You know my methods.
And I know
When did we get to the point?
I gotta go play chess.
And like, oh my goodness, I
taught you how to
are you okay?
You did.
Yeah, I have mentioned this before. It's unfortunate, but I have
Be careful.
a gluten intolerance and likely a dairy intolerance. And yet I ignore the fact that I have it and eat those things anyway. So that's why that happens on the show so often.
I have this thing that's like up here on my arms, which is like it's like almost like little freckles, but they're all like it's a weird like skin thing. My mom's like, "Man, you should just like get off bread for a month." I'm like, Mom, I will die if I get off bread for a month.
You don't get freckles from...
Or no, like it's not like freckles, but it's a weird like skin thing like up here.
like acne, kind of like that.
Not entirely. It's weird.
Eating food that you
So-
have an intolerance to can give you acne.
Mhm. And so like this feels different from the and like that's why my mom's like, Ben, I think you should like try and do the thing where
Maybe
you just get off
seeing a
allergies.
skin doctor. I forgot what the technical term is.
No,
Not
orthodontist is dentistry.
Orthodontist is not. There's a difference between a dentist and an orthodontist.
Okay, fine. Teeth wise,
It's not teeth.
Never
It's
bet.
braces specifically.
that go on
Would you
teeth.
bring that clock?
Generalizations. That kind of sucks of you. Sus. Sorry.
Forget to play that game after all.
Oh, are they gonna play chess now?
Yes.
Dude, I saw the Lord of the Rings chess at Barnes and Noble.
Actually, I think one of my like family friends got that for me for Christmas. Just haven't seen him yet because of COVID.
Huh.
If you have freckles or anything like that, you should always go see a doctor. Just because it could be skin cancer, and it's good to keep up to date on that. PSA.
Okay.
Dermatologist. Thank you. Please see a dermatologist. If bring up freckles.
Fractals.
I'm such a good PSA artist.
Fractals.
Okay, don't fall into a fractal. I gotta give you this PSA.
So I guess it could be.
If you are suffering from fractals, please see a doctor.
It could. I guess these could be described as like little tiny like acne. I don't know if I really. I probably should go get it checked out, and maybe I will.
Yeah, you should see a dermatologist.
Yeah.
There's no harm in it.
But my methods are not.
It's true.
You can't be Dr. Watson, sure.
I always feel like I've like wasted time and money if I go to like a doctor and say, nothing wrong with you, just a little hurt. I don't know. Okay.
Right. The surgery will have left scars. Only 4 of them have the hairline to hide them. The ambassador that you replaced with Renee.
I saw some.
Still alive?
I didn't follow this movie very well, and I watched a bunch of YouTube videos last night to explain it, so I could be more educated. There is whole videos of people analyzing this chess game.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And how it actually correlates to different events in the movie perfectly.
He could be wearing glass lenses to change
It is.
color.
That's wild.
Oh!
His eyes
Guy
look
Ritchie. He directed this.
Yeah, I know. It just he just kind of seems like
Perhaps the assassin would take
like
measures to ensure
he's not very
he took
known.
himself away.
Like
Yeah,
I don't think
I-
like you don't hear the name Guy Ritchie a lot, and like
his name has caught my attention though. with
like
this.
some of the greatest like detective stories or like detective like movie plots and stuff.
Is Hans Zimmer just like his contracts require that the movie is good?
Oh yeah, just like movie must be good or I am not in it.
Do not come to my tower with a crappy movie.
Christopher Nolan only makes good movies, and that's why I'm in every single one of them.
Guy Ritchie,
Maybe it's less
I like you. I'm gonna give you a shot.
Good movie. He has to
Come up
watch.
the stairs first.
He has to watch the movie with no music, and then go, wait a minute.
Do you want to write a song with me, Guy Ritchie?
Yeah, and then he like, I'll push you down the stairs. Yeah.
Just straight out says it. I was like imagining, I will get you up to the top of my tower for nefarious purposes, and then we will write a song.
So perhaps it's the opposite. Failure to behave
Oh
naturally.
my gosh.
It's so weird.
An act so consumed his performance
Out of
that
context.
characteristics
Yeah.
cannot accommodate a spontaneous reaction.
Looks like he's just holding like lemonade.
Really smart though.
Yeah.
Who responds the most suspiciously to that?
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't look.
Wait. Oh, because
There he is.
it's got the not the handlebar. What do you call that? When it goes. It's not a.
Sideburns?
Well.
He's got pretty serious sideburns.
It's not mutton chops because that's not. That's like full. I'm trying to think of like what the
Venison.
good one. Oh yeah.
The eyes might be different. Oh. Brilliant. And you'll notice the floor is checkered, like a chessboard.
Chessboard.
Isn't the cameraman? I feel like the cameraman is the same.
They're playing on a chessboard.
I wanna show you guys like the behind the scenes footage of the cameraman for La La Land when he's going back and forth like that.
Oh yeah.
Because like it's so crazy like how fast he has to do like that big machinery to just go.
I liked watching the video of the guy from The Shining who follows the bike. Well, you see that's actually a huge camera. No, it's not. It's a person running, following the kid on the bike, and he's just like running real close, like with the trying to hold the cam steady. It's really good. I need to check that. I don't. Well, it's clearly not a rig since it follows him clearly, and there's not a rig where he's going. It's a person. I also really loved seeing the camera rig designed for Sweeney Todd, the one that shoots towards the window. Because the set has like a huge camera worked into Fleet Street that is entirely built in a studio. It is awesome.
Have you seen the some of the footage for when they filmed Inception? Like, so in the, in the hallway when Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Yes.
like, and they're rotating the thing. I went, oh my goodness,
Yes.
that's so cool.
Oh, I love.
They did that in Inception too, or not Inception, Interstellar too, because the thing's like rotating.
We
and
did
stuff.
something similar because we wanted that same shot of it
In the
rotating
bathroom,
in the
right?
bathroom,
Yeah, where they go.
But since we couldn't rotate the room, we rotated the camera.
When you can't rotate the room.
When you
so
can't
that's a
rotate your
room.
bathroom, bruh.
Bruh.
That's a bruh.
Bruh.
Minecraft zombie, go bruh.
I am not going to do a Morg's impression here, even though I really want to.
Do it.
You can't make me. Do it.
I shouldn't. Do it.
Several flights of stairs stand between us. You can't make me do anything.
He cut off your arm. You wanted revenge. Remember what you told me about your mother?
Hans Zimmer standing
the
at the
sand
top of
people.
the stairs.
I have the high ground.
Do you think geniuses like Christopher Nolan and Guy Ritchie and stuff? Do you think they laughed at the prequels when they saw them oh my goodness, what is happening? Or do you think they're just they couldn't take it seriously and they just walked out of the theater?
I think a mixture of both.
Yeah.
I think some of them left the theater. I'm sure some of them were like,
800 million Star Wars fans.
See, the thing is
Can you
that
really object?
we don't know where we're getting that number from because it's it's
know.
clinically
I know,
clinically assigned or what do you call it?
It's not necessarily a correct sample that they tested.
Yeah, it's I bet it's just a study or
Yeah, well, yes,
something
Ben.
like that.
They haven't. I'm sure it's a study where they haven't actually diagnosed these 800 million people. They
But we're
took
just
a sample of
we're
like
guessing.
100. They took
Oh
a sample
yeah,
of like
and this
100,
80.
and that's a percent of the world that they take.
Yeah.
A non-biased. But the thing is, the test likely took place in America,
I was gonna say, so you're
meaning that the sample was most likely
300.
entirely American.
so 300 million people. That's how how much there is in the
Yeah,
U.S.
so it's pretty much impossible to make it a non-biased sample of the entire world for their study. Unless there's a study stating that there was 800 million diagnoses, which is unlikely because that's an absurd amount of people.
That reminds me of the scene from Far From Home when they're they're talking to, or he's talking about MJ and his whole plan. He's like, nah man, Europeans love an American Bachelor. Yeah, they love us over there. I'm I think Europeans think we're all stupid, honestly.
Yeah.
Or at least some of
Well, we
us.
want to be bachelors in Europe.
Yeah, we're gonna
No.
get hot chicks. And then they're...
Zendaya Coleman is over there. Why do we want Europeans?
That still throws me off that her last name is... I thought she had a totally different name from Zendaya.
Here, I'll look up her full forward name because Coleman is just the very last one.
Oh, he switched... Oh, he switched the diaries. In the Prestige.
Full name. No, not boyfriend. Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman.
Zendaya Marie Stormer.
Stormer. Stormer. It's unclear how to pronounce it from what I'm seeing.
As you own such a book, you completely neglect the flowers in his own window box.
What, is she in Full House? Really?
Really?
What?
Never mind, it's safe. In London.
She was one of Stephanie Tanner's friends in Full House.
Well, she was a child actor, right?
Yeah, she was a Disney star.
Europe has just had all his money stolen.
Oh my gosh, I've seen her before, years ago. Can't believe, I like making connections. And this guy, he hasn't shown up in this movie yet.
Box 0801.
Checkmate.
That's the end of page 2. Page 3.
Whoa.
And he even knew he was going to read it backwards.
Yeah.
He'll be making an anonymous donation to the Widows and Orphans of War Fund. Bishop to Bishop 8. Discover Jack. And incidentally, mate. seem to have injured my shoulder. Would you mind?
Oh.
Be my pleasure.
Okay.
Once we've concluded our business here, it's important, you know.
Do you
I shall
want
endeavor
some?
to find the most creative.
I was hoping.
I have one
No.
last request.
No. No.
Moriarty's
No.
last request.
It was Blackwood.
Kiss. Smoke.
Advantage of my
Kiss.
injury.
Little, I don't know, just kissle each other a bit.
Going to sleep.
I'm gonna hit you a little,
Incoming assault.
knock you around,
I
kiss you.
challenge thee to a duel.
A duel of lips.
Counter.
We must tango the tongues.
Duel of Lips sounds like a.
Play this game.
Checkmate.
Target weakness.
Yeah, but it's the shoulder that's gonna mess him up.
The Duel of Lips be like a quips battle, like where you just clip each other until like everyone gets.
It can be kissling if I want it to be.
Allow me
Hey,
to apply.
we're gonna kiss each other.
We're
We're gonna kiss each other.
Accent is that? We're kissing each
It's Sean Connery.
We're just gonna kiss each other a bit.
Nice clean slap across the face.
Nice clean slap across the buttocks. You know, just a little kissel.
Nice clean
Okay.
kiss across
I like
the face.
how in our Sherlock Holmes video last time, like I was a lot more subtle, and now it's just like straight on. This is what's happening. I was way more censored back then, for whatever reason.
when I watched the best of, I was like, oh my goodness, half these jokes I'm making seem so cringy. Like,
Really?
if I like was in your shoes and I had to edit it, I would like just cut my whole voice out. It doesn't need to be a thing.
I often have that issue with myself. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
That's where, because I was like, how do you do it? I'm just like, I would edit my voice totally out. I find a way.
Inevitable.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, there was a very long period of time where I would like, let's just leave Ben and Dale in for most of it. I don't like, because the thing about having a show is you got to get used to the sound of your own voice. And what if you don't like the sound of your own voice?
I don't like the sound of my own voice.
I've
But
actually
I do
changed.
it anyway.
I've changed the sound of
See,
my own voice quite a bit throughout the years.
I
'cause don't
sound
like it.
different through like video. I've
Yep.
noticed, and like
I feel like he is a little bit static here. Like,
this
was
seems
that
like
really Moriarty?
this looks like the scene
His
from
hair's not static.
from Harry Potter when they grab each other and they jump off
Oh
the
yeah,
cliff.
when Harry and Voldemort
But then-
hug and then they just fall.
But then like Voldemort like jumps off and he like goes into a black cloud and goes
over the
back.
over the edge, down the waterfall, little cuddle.
That's what they were doing. That's what they're doing here in Harry Potter. They're just
Yeah.
Kiss in
cuddling
the water.
while flying.
Oh yeah, it also does
Shape
just
of the
like
water?
because Harry Potter says something about we'll do it together.
Together, and then they make
like,
oh!
and then they fall.
Harry Potter's kind of funny at moments.
It is.
Power is exploding
It's meant, some moments are meant to be serious. Some are trying to be serious, but funny.
stand where he stood?
How dare you stand where he stood?
We cannot properly neck because I have no nose. Little necking.
Who do you think? What's
Little
it?
steak.
I know you've never seen it, Gabe. And that's
I know
probably
you have a steak. You have it in your pocket.
Dale. What's your favorite Harry Potter actor, or like actor in Harry Potter?
Please say Emma Watson. You gotta say Emma Watson.
Emma Watson's a really great one.
She is
but
really good. That's what made her famous.
I do like Ralph Fiennes.
I was gonna say Ralph Fiennes though.
So
He's
good.
not in it a lot, but he doesn't need to be because he's cool.
Alan Rickman.
Yes,
Never mind.
yes.
Alan
Alan
Rickman.
Rick- okay.
Top
And you
guy.
forgot about
Alan
him.
Rickman.
I
Nope.
was just about to say.
He's in my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Did you know there's like a Die Hard Christmas book? That's like it's
That
like,
you can
I
read-
have the Die Hard game.
That
it's
you can
supposed
read to
look-
your children on Christmas
Yes,
Eve.
it's censored like a children's book, and
That's
it has
awesome.
illustrations in it.
I was just
so you
making-
can read it to your kids on Christmas.
I was just making a joke. I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
it to me. I want to see it.
Here, I'll look it up on Amazon.
That's gonna be his
see if I
next
can find
Christmas
it for you.
gift.
I'm looking forward to it.
Amazon,
I want to read it to my children one day.
No, I'm listening to you.
Die Hard,
and then when they're old enough, we'll just watch Die Hard.
children's book Yep.
Right
there
now
it
they
is.
get
It's in
the-
section.
I remember there are parts of Indiana Jones
Yep,
where
here
my
it is.
where my dad told me to look away.
A Die Hard Christmas, the illustrated holiday classic.
How much is it?
Probably
$12.69.
I was gonna say $12 on the nose.
Here, I'll send you the link.
I will buy it.
I remember there are
It's
parts.
mine.
I will cherish it for the rest of time.
My experience, like my first like childhood experience in Indiana Jones was my dad made
you
me
go.
like. He made me close my eyes during the like when all the Nazis were like being like melted and stuff by the Angel of Death, and he wouldn't let me watch Temple of Doom
Is
at
that
all.
what happened? I just remember they open it.
You
And...
talked
They-
to-
Yeah. No. So.
Oh, Ark of the Covenant
Ark-
is the one where it doesn't really matter if Indiana Jones is there or not.
Some of those movies are scary. Oh, we're in the climactic
Well, I mean,
moment.
when you think
There
about
he
it,
is in the
Indiana
chair.
Jones fails at...
Wait, is he? He's not in the chair.
Yeah, he's in the chair right now.
Oh my
Because
gosh, that's
his
really
arms are right
good.
here. I'm telling you.
Oh, he's in
like
the chair.
costume design and makeup, like they had a lot of fun with this.
That's really good. Was he just there to be like, I want to hear what he writes about me?
Well, it's kind of that's the thing. Like in the TV show Sherlock, where he's like John Watson's at his grave after he like died, and then he's just like over there, just like looking at him.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Guy Ritchie, good job.
But no. So what was the thing about it? So if Indiana Jones wasn't there,
Indiana, the first one, right? The Ark of the Covenant. It doesn't really matter if Indiana Jones is there or not. Because Indiana Jones doesn't stop the Nazis from getting the Ark, and they die, right? So technically,
yeah, but the story would have been so the same outcome happens, but the story would have been different.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would have been a lot shorter,
Yeah.
but the outcome would be the same.
Can't
They
that
would
be
open
said
it
with-
and die.
Can't that be said with like Last Crusade too? Because like they find his notebook.
Technically, no.
They still find his dad's notebook. The story would have been different.
They weren't smart enough to figure out how to actually get the Grail, though.
I think
Indiana Jones went through it.
If you're curious, I believe there is a third entry into this franchise, slotted for
It's like
2023.
yeah, it's like coming out. Yeah, it's like not for a year or two.
Yeah, well, these two movies were already pretty far apart.
Oh yeah,
'cause
like,
it was like 2010 and then 2016.
yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. That's how I like to be framed in this newspaper.
Wait, I've heard of her before.
Yeah, it's
Rachel McAdams?
Yeah,
Isn't she Bruce's childhood friend in the Dark Knight franchise?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that one Cillian Murphy movie with the plane.
Red Eye! Yes, you're right! Oh, yes! It's her! Why did
Yes.
I not know? Sorry if I scared you guys.
that's pretty odd. Yeah.
It's Rachel McAdams! Ah, yes! She's fantastic.
Did you not realize that last time?
No!
From the first one?
I hadn't put that together until now. It's some sort of amnesia, I guess, but I love connections like that. That was very hot. That was a hot
So
Thank you.
she's supposed to be in Sherlock Holmes 3.
They're bringing her back
I
to
was gonna
life.
say, she's
or
back
it's a
to life.
flashback.
flashbacks, you know. She's pretty dead.
So it says that it's supposed to come out next
I don't know.
next
You
Christmas.
know, you gotta hate it when your girlfriend's dead.
I don't know, man. She seems kind of dead.
Oh, wait a minute. It's
I
on.
diagnose her with dead.
Uh-oh. I don't think... Guys, I'm sorry to say, I don't know if the next one's going to be as good.
Why?
The director's not Guy Ritchie.
Who is
It's Dexter Fletcher. He sounds like a superhero.
I think he sounds more like a supervillain.
I don't know.
honestly.
What has Dexter Fletcher done?
Yeah, you should look that up.
Oh my goodness.
He might be good,
I don't know.
but
He directed things like, Soup.
Soup. What did he...
I don't really like Soup.
You don't like soup?
as a whole,
Yeah,
you eat cereal in the morning?
yeah.
That's a soup.
Well, actually,
Cereal...
no.
That's a psychology question, actually.
I-
Is cereal
Is
a
it
soup?
though? Because me and Ethan were arguing about whether soup was a cereal or cereal was a soup when we were
This is-
walking
this
into
is
psychology
soup
class one day.
Involves
And you know what our psychology teacher told us? We sounded like potheads.
oh yeah, Mr. Guinness World Records.
Yep.
Oh boy, wow, that was really good.
That was a good one.
All right,
Did you look up what Dexter Fletcher did?
He did like Rocket Man and that's about it.
Rocket Man?
Like the Elton John movie.
Oh, that was
Alright.
actually good.
Yeah.
I think we will give him a chance.
That was you know I'm
Not
so it's
like we
supposed
have
to
any
Look at
control
the
yeah I
over
was
it.
gonna say
I
So
really
he's
like
supposed
the
to-
name of the travel coordinator, Lebo Boo Majuada.
sounds like a Star Wars character.
Majuwadi.
Well so it's supposed to the Sherlock Holmes 3 and oh no
Majuwadi!
a Jupiternoia.
Oh, it's Wado, isn't it?
Wado. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Majuwado!
Did you say Waldo?
Wald no.
Where's
Watto?
Where's Waldo?
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Dude.
Also,
Cinematic
Sherlock Holmes
Fanatics.
3 comes out
Dang it, I forgot!
December 22nd,
Hear me
2021.
out.
Still forgot!
What?
Bye, everyone. We'll tell you next time.
2 years.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Star Wars, Where's Waldo?
Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's called Where's Waldo. Okay.
Oh, can you find me?